everybody, a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. Welcome to the 1st of June, and I've been looking forward to this show so much. Great to have your company. I'm back with you. Dave Bradford is my name. Richard Myers is his name.
Thank you. I am absolutely fantastic, and tonight, Dave, we have got a stonker of a show. We have managed to get back in stock the Ultimate, the most feature-packed drone we've ever created at anywhere close to this price. This is our FX Pro.
It is Father's Day on the 16th of June. This is the last scheduled show that we're aware of. We can guarantee pre-Father's Day delivery for this. I don't know a dad or indeed a son or a daughter or a mum that doesn't want to get their hands on a drone like this. It's one of the biggest buzzwords around at the moment.
It is. This is an auto takeoff in here, auto landing, VR capability, HD live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. But listen to this, Dave. 2 cameras on board this drone. Normally only in 700-800 quid drones. We built it to the FX Pro. It's got a gesture control lens. It's got follow me built in. This thing is incredible. But the real magic, out the box, 20 seconds, whoever you are, whatever skill you got, you can fly it. This thing is incredible.
Biggest thing from my point of view, totally controllable. If you're scared about a drone kind of, leaving you, just going away from you, this is total control at an affordable price. That's the great thing about it. Now, it should be on Shop on TV over £300. It's nowhere near that price today, and we also can offer it to you on Flexi or on PayPal Pay in 3 as well. So if you know you want one, 078 843. It's coming with a carry case included. It's coming with 2 batteries included. Each battery will give you 15 to 20 minutes
15 to 20 minutes of flight time per battery, 2 in the box, and the storage case included too, Dave.
And we have got extra batteries should you want to go for an extra couple, so you can always keep flying. That's probably the best idea. But look at it. It's fantastically controllable, great fun. You can see on your phone what it's filming. You're not chopping people's heads off by accident or anything like that. But also it's got a camera that looks down, it's got a camera at the front that can look straight ahead, or you can angle it to whatever angle you want as well. It's got so many features at such a cracking price. And like you said, around about a £700 or £800 drone normally for these sort of features.
Absolutely.
Well, you're getting it today, look, for £159.99. I'm going to show you exactly what you get, then we're going to go through all the demos for you. Here it is, here's it in flight. I mean, the fun you can have with this. Now, what you're going to be getting is quite extraordinary. You're going to get the drone itself, obviously, with the 2 cameras, as I mentioned before, 2 of the batteries too, full feature remote control, which of course can accommodate your mobile phone, whether it's an Apple phone or whether it's an Android, and it can do backflips, it can do all sorts of fancy and wonderful tricks, and it will follow you as well. So it's got all those features that you need and all the features that you don't need, but at a cracking price of just over £150 today. And the whole family can have fun with this, and it's all about capturing memories, whether you're going to a wedding, whether you're going to go on holiday, whether you want to use it maybe for your business or whatever you want to share, you can share it with your friends on Facebook and all the other social media platforms, of course, as well. It live streams direct to your phone, and Richard will go into that in more detail, but this is it today. It's the FX Pro Elite. Now, this has not been on air for about a month. We've got it back in time for Father's Day, which is absolutely fantastic. 078 843 is your item number. This isn't the only drone we've got for you tonight. We're with you right the way through until 3 a.m. We do also have a GPS drone as well. Now, if you want GPS, which is obviously the next step up, we have that available for you as well, and that's going to come with, of course, the case and also an extra battery as well, and that's a little bit more money, but it's got the GPS feature built in. You can actually pinpoint exactly where you want the drone to be and where you want the drone to film by using your GPS and Google Maps, that sort of thing. So 044297 is the item number for this one. This is saving you £150 from $439.99 down to, of course, the price you saw a few minutes ago, $289.99, and it is also on 3 flexes as well if you want PayPal Pay in 3, and of course the postage is just the 1p&p per order. So if you want to add extra batteries in or whatever you want to do, you just pay the 1 postage and packing charge. 044297. Now, if you go to our website, which of course is shopontv.co.uk, you can see everything that's in the show today, and also along with that 700,000 other products. You've also got 300,000 books on there as well, but you can see the extra products that Richard's bringing us today. We've got the fantastic magic markers as well. They're coming up a bit later on. We've got the extra batteries. We've got some storage boxes there for you, some cable tidies. If you click onto the drone and scroll down to the bottom, You can see the video of actually Richard showing you how to get the drone out of the box and get it flying straight away. It couldn't be simpler, it couldn't be easier, and there's also of course a video of the drone code that you should abide by of course as well. But it's exciting. It's exciting for you, it's exciting for whoever's going to get it. If it's a gift for someone, you can email directly into the studio. We are live until 3 o'clock this morning, but love your questions. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. I've got my tablet here so we can ask Richard any questions you may have, but it's fun, it's exciting, and above all, it's easy to use, Richard.
It really is. The most feature-packed drone we've ever been able to bring you anywhere close to this price. This drone is incredible. The last drone show with delivery for Father's Day, this is your chance to get it. Now look, over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retailers drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones we love making, you love flying, but this drone is different, special, top of its field, our next generation of flying. And it's taking features you'd normally expect in drones, 800, 900, £1,000. We've not taken one or two of them, virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. But listen to this, I can't believe I'm going to say this, 2 cameras on board. Now you don't get 2 cameras in a drone so you get normally to 700 or 800 quid, but we've added it to your FX Pro. No other shop, no other retailer, STV and ITV, this is the only place you can get it. You're the only people that can see it. This is incredible. 2 cameras, 2 shots, 2 angles at the same time. This is professional level drone without you needing to be a pro to fly it. And then listen to this, gesture controlled lens. We've added a gesture controlled lens, normally 800 to 900 quid, so this drone now recognises your face, your features. Do a V sign, it takes a photo. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops a video. But listen to this, if you're a beginner, you've never flown before, Grandad wants to go, this drone can track the palm of your hand. So it will literally lock into your hand. As you move your hand, the drone will follow you, filming as you fly. It is incredible. But then, pièce de résistance, this bit, how we did it, I have no idea. How we managed to add it, this is incredible. Normally over 1,000 quid in a drone, follow me built in. Locks onto your face and features. You can set it to follow you walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family doing that walk. This drone will follow you. But look, what makes this special, what makes it different, one step up from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The technology we've created, so anyone knock it, bash it, hit it, smash it, this drone will keep coming back for more. In fact, we've got people that bought £1,000 drones that use them for maybe their business or whatever, but they use the FX Pro for getting closer to the wall, closer to the building, because this drone, you don't have to worry about a £400 repair bill. It just bounces off and carries on flying. But the real magic is here. That is an HD video camera. Now don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras, but normally you're popping out a memory card, putting in your laptop, PC, games console. You can't see what you're filming while you're flying. This is different, so different, because it's live streaming to your phone. Any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean, the app is completely free. And what the drone sees live, Dave, you see live. That means you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family, while the drone is still hovering mid-air. In fact, if you're into your TikTok, you can have a TikTok video getting likes while the drone is still flying before it's even landed. This is incredible, but it gets better. If this was a £600 or £700 drone, that camera would be giving you one angle, one shot, and one direction right now. What we've done is added a manual gimbal, so you can now change the angle of that shot. So if the kids are suddenly filming out and playing football in the park, you can now film them like the FA Cup final day from above. Over your friend's wedding venue, that shot that they tried to find out how much it would cost, 1,000 quid from someone to come and film, you can do it in HD. Or maybe the garden party in the garden, just everyone waving up at the drone taking off. This thing is incredible. But the real magic is right now. This is the special bit. This is the difference. What I'm about to show you is why this drone is the #1 selling drone we've been able to put together, built to air anywhere close to this price. With a normal drone, you have to learn all the control sticks. You have to learn to stay. Maybe you had a drone, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over the place, you couldn't control it. This is different, so different. Why is the FX Pro brilliant? One finger, one button, Dave. 3, 2, 1. You've just learned to fly. Now that is out the box in 20 seconds. No hands on the controller, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. The most stable, easiest to fly drone. You don't have to learn it. You don't have to control it. The drone does it for you, but I want to prove it to you. So I want to apologise to every shop and retailer out there right now that can't do this. Hands off the controller. I'm presenting to you this drone without touching anything. It's doing it on its own. Why? This is called altitude lock. If the wind knocks this drone, it remembers the height and it auto-corrects. You don't have to do it, Dave. You don't have to learn it. The drone remembers exactly what height it's at. This thing is incredible. But there is a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. This is called optical flow, totally different to what's on the high street. This is amazing. It holds it still, giving you a GPS level of outdoor stability. Inside, as a beginner, that's one finger, one button in 20 seconds. But look, I can track now the palm of my hand. What? Like Harry Potter. So you can literally lock your hand in. The drone will follow you everywhere you go, tracking as you go. This thing is immense. But now we've got it in the air, I want you to see the camera. Here at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. But right now, I'm not filming myself on a studio camera. I am on the FX Pro. Now with a V sign, it recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, memory's already in the phone. It's locked in. Hands up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. This drone records the memories, records that magic, but not Dave on one camera, because this drone, with a click of the button, can do it on two. 2 cameras on board, normally in a drone over 800 to 900 quid. Shot top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one, from the same drone at the same time at under 160. This thing is immense. This is incredible. But it's going to get better, because how easy is this drone to fly? Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. Now, as a beginner, this is designed so that you can do it instantly. Now, let me just show you. This is proportional control. When I let go of the control stick, the drone stops dead. The problem with drones in the past, they were carrying on going all over. This stops the second you stop. So as a beginner, out the box, you can do it. Speed number 1, they give it a click. Speed number 2 doubles that speed. We're now an intermediate drone, Dave. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to add a subscription. We haven't had to buy a new camera. It's in the same drone you learn with out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is immense. And then when you're ready, click it again. Speed number 3, wow. 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This is a beginner's drone, an intermediate drone, and a pro drone. Look at the power, all built into the same drone that you learn out the box the second you got it. This thing is incredible. I'm hearing it's going crazy. Honestly, check it out. Make sure it's yours. Give it away at Father's Day, or just keep it for yourself. By the way, any questions, email us in at the studio and we will try and answer them for you. But it gets better, Dave, because now we've got that pro level drone. I want to show you. Do you want to show off to your friends and family? One button, flip 360. A flip 360 on this drone, Dave, without you doing anything. One finger, flip 360 wow. in the air, and you can do it instantly. And then, Dave, it gets better. If this was a professional level drone, 800, 900, 1,000 pounds, you'd want to fly it from just the screen of your phone. Now, by the way, just so you know, that wire that you can see is just so that we can show you the footage from the drone on your TV. There is no wire here. You'll sometimes see it cut out. That's not the drone. That's because of the wire connection that we have to use in the studio. But this is special, because now, controller off. You can fly this drone just from the screen of your mobile phone. The second your fingers touch the screen, you'll see 2 little control sticks appear. They look like googly eyes. We're now flying the drone from my phone over 120 meters away. This thing is incredible. Then I can lock it onto my face. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, Dave, follow me built in. Normally 1,000 quid on a drone. It's in your FX Pro, but it's going to get better, because what makes this drone special, it's also the most practical drone as well. This drone doesn't take 2 minutes to set up, 5 minutes to set up like a professional drone. Do you know what happens in that 2 minutes, 5 minutes setup? You missed the shot that you wanted. You lost it. You weren't able to record it. With this, it's different. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly. But it folds up, fits in your pocket. Take this drone with you everywhere you go. The most stable, easiest to fly drone, but no license needed, no registration, no fee. We built this to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, confirmed by the CAA. You can get it out the box, 20 seconds, you can be flying. This thing is incredible, but this is where it gets really clever. Tonight, the deal, the price. Now, let me explain. When we first launched the FX Pro, this drone on its own, 240 quid drone alone. No extras, no nothing. And on a previous shopping channel, when we launched it, we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them. We didn't sell 10 or 20 of them. 100 or 1,000, tens of thousands of these sold at that price. Tonight, we have a deal that is incredible. At under 160 quid, you are not just getting your FX Pro. This is the upgraded upgraded, RDM upgrade FX Pro, more stability, more control, more video, everything is there. But we're also going to give you an extra battery for nothing. Nish Nil 03, our way of saying thank you as ShopOnTV for watching us live every night since we launched from midnight till 3. Thank you. For watching us on our studio, Freeview 89. Thank you. We're giving you a second battery for nothing, doubling your fight time, doubling the fun, doubling the excitement, doubling the magic in this bundle, and then it gets better again. Because Dave, we're also throwing in the storage case too. Now, normally worth 40 quid, this is in the bundle as well. Foam lined, space for the drone controller, battery 1, battery 2. This protects your drone, gives you the full package, everything you need. Look, you wouldn't buy a mobile phone, Dave, without putting a screen protector on the front. This is your protection for your drone. Look. Every pro feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming in your drone. No other shop, no other, just you. You're the only ones that can see it, watch it and buy it. And then all the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board in your drone. Normally 800 to 900 quid. The Follow Me, normally over £1,000 in your FX Pro. This is your chance, your time, your way to get flying, filming, having fun with what is the ultimate, the best, the incredible FX Pro.
This is what Richard does. This is what Richard does. He sources these products for you and brings you the most amazing products, the most amazing drones at the most amazing prices. I mean, we're used to having drones in our lives now, in our front rooms. We're used to seeing sporting events being covered by drones, aerial shots. We're used to seeing wildlife shows. We're used to seeing quizzes and, adventure programs and that sort of thing. And usually the overhead shots are done by drones these days. Here's your chance to get a drone that will just give you so much and your family so much fun, okay? Now, the deal today is exceptional. It's absolutely exceptional. Under £160, and you've got it, of course, with PayPal Pay in 3 as well. But like Richard quite rightly said, you're not just going to get one battery. You're going to get 2. You're going to get the carry case as well and the protective case, which is worth about £40 worth. I mean, between those 2 batteries, you've got about 30 to 40 minutes worth of run time. If you do want to go for a couple of extra batteries, we do have those available for you as well that you may well want to put into your order at the same time. And if you do that in the same order, of course, you'll only pay the 1p and P. So we do have them available as a single, but we recommend you go for the double because that's going to give you, of course, double the filming time as well. But what does it for me with this? That's what does it for me. The FX Pro Elite is the controllability of it. It really is something special. Now, the batteries, if you want an extra 2, you're going to get 2 with it. Here are the extra batteries. You're going to get an extra 2 for only £45. It should be £60. So make sure you get the right batteries for the right drones. This is the battery or the extra batteries for the extra FX Pro. £45 for 2 of them. 078843, though, is if you want the main unit. If you want the extra batteries, then there they are, 018484 and 014573. We're busy for the drone itself, and we're very busy for the batteries as well. So whatever you do, make sure you go for it. If having said that, though, you're thinking, well, I do want a drone, but I want the one that's got the GPS attached to it. They're coming up on the screen for you now. We will get to that later in the show. It's still a great saving. It's a bit more money, obviously, because it's got GPS built into it. If that's what you set your heart on, you're going to get it for £289.99. Again, you're going to get an extra case and an extra battery as well. And that's a whopping saving of around about £150 off the price, okay? 044297. 044297 if you want the GPS one, and we'll talk more about that to Richard a bit later on. And if you want the batteries for this one, we have got that available, of course, as well on the website. You can buy an extra 1 or an extra 2 as well. They're available too. We'll pop those on the screen for you fairly soon. They are on the website if you want to have a little look, which is shopontv.co.uk. So this is for okay, ignore those. That's not the right one at the moment. Okay. So we'll get to those in a second for you. We'll give you the details in a second for those particular batteries. But the twin pack for the ultimate. Okay, so the ultimate. Okay, so the twin pack for the ultimate, there it is. It's 038562. £60 will get you the 2. That's for the GPS one. Okay, so that's for the extra batteries. Okay, usual price for those at £80. Our price is £60. That's for the GPS. 038562 for the extra batteries for the GPS one. But back though to the FX Pro Elite, which is of course what we're featuring today. This has not been on air for a month, and we're so glad to get it back, and it's here today at a cracking price, total controllable, and of course we're going to see with Richard very, very soon how controllable it is and how much fun you can have with it as well. But of course, if you are flying a drone, always observe the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Absolutely endless fun with your drone. That's what it's all about. Fun at a great, great price. And remember, this is the last show where we can guarantee pre-Father's Day delivery, Father's Day being the 16th of June. If I've suddenly made you go, oh, forgot all about that, this would make a fantastic gift for them, or a treat for yourself as well, or maybe a birthday's coming up fairly soon too. Getting some questions come through. We're going to have a little sit down with Richard in a few minutes' time to go through those and answer them for you. If you've got a question you want to add, just send it in to studio@shopontv.co.uk and we'll ask the questions for you a little bit later on. But what can the drone do for you? How much fun are you and your family or your best friend going to have when you're flying this? Take a little look. Richard will talk you through it.
Thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much. We thought this was going to be a busy show. It is going absolutely crazy. We don't know how much stock we've got, so it's your chance to get it. Let me tell you all about it. The FX Pro is a drone that has all the pro features we can throw a stick at, everything that we can put in, and there is no other shop with it, no other retailer with it. It is just here, just for you. ITV, STV, on ShopOnTV, nowhere else. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, it's in your drone. But then we threw in those features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally only in drones 8 to 900. It's in your FX Pro. 2 angles, 2 shots, it's wicked. Then we've got that camera, the lens, basically it recognises you. It's called gesture control. With a V sign takes a photo. Hand up, hand down starts and stops a video. Then it will track the palm of your hand if you're a beginner. The follow me built in, normally over £1,000. Whether you're going skiing, walking the dog, it will follow you and film. That is unheard of at £700 or £800. It is in your FX Pro. Honestly, I'm hearing how many of you put them in baskets. Thank you. It has gone crazy. But let me talk you around it, because what makes this drone special and different, what is the serious bit of the show, the only serious bit, is that you can fly it. Out the box, 20 seconds, this drone is able, with the technology we've created, for you to use it straight away. Look, let me talk you around it. Tell you why it's brilliant, why this drone is incredible. It's smooth, it's easy to fly, it's one finger on one button to control it. You are going to love it. But look, I'll talk you around it. I'll tell you why it's brilliant. I'll show it to you flying and why this is the right drone for you, your friends and your family. How cool is that? Now, we are talking not about a small drone, not a pocket. This is a full-size drone, full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. You can knock it, bash it, smash it, hit it. This drone will just come back for more. In fact, you'll see reviews later that we've got professionals with £1,000 drones at home buying the FX Pro to add, not to the kid, to add to their collection for doing their close-up shots. Because with this drone, it can get closer to the wall, closer to the tree, but it does it without worrying about damaging it, and it can film with the HD camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones got HD cameras. You're normally popping out a memory card, it goes into a laptop, PC game, but what makes this drone different is it live streams to your phone. Now, any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean, the wire that you see is just so we can show you that footage on your TV. Sometimes that will drop out. It's not because of the drone, it's because of the wire that we've got connected. It's just so we can show it to you. What the drone sees live, you will see live, right in front of you. Live on the screen, Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and and family. Build a memory book. Build your Instagram, your TikTok, getting likes before you've even landed the drone. This thing is incredible. But let me show you something. If you were going to spend £600 on a drone in a shop right now, you'd have a fixed angle lens. That means that lens will give you just one angle, one shot, and one direction. What we've done, we believe we're the first manufacturer to ever do it, but we added a manual hinge. Now that allows you to change the angle of shot. So now you can film from above. So if the kids suddenly come out of the garden and they want to film from above, you can now film them like the FA Cup final. You are able to do those professional shots. That bird flies out of the tree, you're going to catch that magic moment. Maybe your friends are getting married. You can now film that above venue shot that they've quoted £1,000 for a videographer to come and do. You can film it with your FX Pro or just in the garden, all the family's round, and everyone's waving up, taking photos direct to the screen of that lens. This drone is incredible, but you can fly it. And this is the magic, this is the difference. Because with a traditional drone, a normal drone, in the shops right now, maybe you have one, you hit the ceiling, hit the floor, you couldn't control it, you couldn't give it steady. This is different, totally different, and it's why we've now got it as one of the biggest selling drones in this country. Number one when it comes to TV shopping. Let me tell you why. With a normal drone, you have to learn the control sticks. You learn to have to stabilize it, keep it steady, and you're going to have to do none of that. One finger, one button, Dave. 3, 2, 1. You've just learned how to fly. Out the box, 20 seconds, and it's hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. You don't have to stabilize it, you don't have to control it, and I want to prove this to you. Now, I apologize to every shop and every retailer that sells drones, because they're not going to be able to show you this. We can with the FX Pro. No hands. I'm presenting to you live on TV the drone without touching it, without controlling it, without stabilizing it. This could be you, one finger, one button, out the box, 20 seconds, gran or granddad, never flown before, perfect stability. Why? This drone has something called altitude lock. It knows it's high in the air. If the FX Pro knocks in the wind, it adjusts itself. You don't have to do it, the drone does it for you. But the real magic is a second camera underneath, taking a picture of the floor and holding it in shot. What that means is you get perfect stability for the first time ever. Never been done before on traditional drones. It locks that pose and it keeps it steady, but it allows you to also lock the palm of your hand. So now you can fly the FX Pro like Harry Potter, following you and tracking you. This thing is incredible. But Dave, it's going to get better. Because now I've shown you the stability, now I've shown you that out of the box in 20 seconds you can fly it. Let's have a look at that camera. Because here at ShopOnTV, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on a £10,000 studio camera. I'm not even holding the controller on this camera. V sign, 3, 2, 1, recognises my gesture. Boom, it's in the memory of my phone. Hand up starts the video. Hand down starts the... This is normally £800 to £900 for a gesture control lens. It's in your FX Pro, but Dave, the real magic is this. Now, I'm hearing how many are in baskets. Please check it out. Make sure we can deliver it to you before Father's Day. We will post it out on Monday morning, but you have to be quick. Now, we're looking at you on camera number 1, Dave. But unheard of, for an under £160 drone, with one click of the button, we've got 2 cameras on board. Now, you're on camera number 1. I'm now being filmed from camera number 2. This could be over 120 metres in the air. Vlogging shot, top left. That's now from your mobile phone. 3 shots in one. By the way, we have a producer that we all know and love from a previous shopping channel called Chaz. Chaz spent £1,000 on a drone.
I remember.
He's only had 1 camera, this has got 2. By the way, poor Chaz, he flew into a river, so he doesn't even have his £1,000 drone anymore. But this drone allows you to do it. Now let me show you how easy it is to fly. Speed number 1 is nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. It's a touch of a button. And let me explain the difference to what's on the high street. Have your drone, did it always fly over to the left and right and never stop? Proportional control. When you let go of the control stick, the drone brakes, it stops dead. It cannot carry on going in the wrong direction, it stops. If it's facing the wrong way, 100 metres away, you press the button, it will right itself. This drone, if it's going towards a tree, a lake or river, you press a button, it's got auto return to home, Dave, so you're not going to lose it or damage it. So speed number 1, instantly you learn how to fly up the stairs, you're learning to do it. But then when you're ready, press the button again, doubles the speed, now go out the window, down the garden, round the shed into the park. This is an intermediate drone. We haven't had to buy a new drone. We haven't had to upgrade it, add a new camera. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. This thing is incredible. But it doesn't stop there, Dave, because one more click of the button, we're now pro level flying.
Whoa,
up to 25 miles an hour, a football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This thing isn't good. This thing is incredible. No subscribing to anything, nothing extra to buy. Now, why do the shops not want to sell a drone like this? Well, I tell you why they don't. They want you to go and pay 100 quid for a beginner's drone to learn how to fly, come back a month later and get an intermediate drone at 400 or 500 quid, and then come back another month later and buy a pro drone at nearly £1,000. All three in one at the same time with this drone, but it's about to get better. Do you want to show off to your friends and family? Look, now I'm going to go big to camera number one. I want you to see that at the touch of a button, you want to learn how to fly, one finger, flip 360. It does it for you. You don't have to learn it. But now let's bring that video up. I want you to see that it's not just the drone that flips 360s. As soon as we touch the drone, if we bring up the video flip 360s too. So a flip 360 drone and a flip 360 video. This thing is incredible. But now, when we're flying this drone out of the box, 20 seconds, you can do it. But when you get to a pro, controller off, you can fly it just from the screen of your phone. This is unheard of when it comes to drones at this price. Normally, you're talking about a £700 or £800 drone to fly it from the controller. Then it locks onto me. Wherever I walk, Dave, wherever I go, this is a follow me. Normally over £1,000 quid, it's in your FX Pro. But then what makes it better? We also wanted the most practical drone too. Folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. This is the most stable, easiest to fly drone. The drone that folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you want. That's the size of the drone. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere. Now, with the drone, there's no license, no registration, no fee, nothing to buy, nothing to add. Confirmed by the CAA, with this drone, you need no license registration. I'll explain it a bit more later, under 250 grams. But the big thing, what makes it special, why so many of you are getting in your basket, checking it out right now, wanting it delivered in the next... By the way, this will be delivered to you before next weekend. You could be filming friends and family next weekend with the drone delivered to your door. Why? The drone on its own, no extras, no extra bits, just on its own, the original price was 240 quid. Now, in a previous shopping channel, we didn't sell one or two of them at that price, 10 or 20 of them, 100, 1,000, thousands and thousands upon them. But this drone tonight, the one that you're watching today, this FX Pro is the new RDM Upgrade FX Pro. Upgraded stability, upgraded control. We have added all those extra bits inside here, and then we're going to give you a second battery for nothing. Nish, nil, zero, free, doubling your flight time. That's our gift to you for supporting ShopOnTV, for watching us on Freeview 89 from 12 till 6, from actually coming on every night, watching, enjoying, writing into us. Second battery, nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's free. And then, Dave, we're also today throwing in the storage case. Now, you would not buy a mobile phone without putting a case on the back or a screen protector on the front. We are throwing in, normally worth 40 quid, your protection for your drone. Foam lined, space for the controller, the drone, battery one. The second battery we're going to give you for nothing, nish, nil, zero, free. All sealed, ready to go for you to get out the box in 20 seconds and learn to fly. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection. The way to get flying, filming and having fun instantly. Every pro feature you've wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, and then the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally $7 to $8. It's in your drone, the £1,000 follower. It's in your FX Pro. No other shop, no other retailer, just you. But then there's the bit that makes my heart go. Hand on heart, makes me so happy. This is what I do this for. In the street, people stopping me saying, we bought that drone, you said we could fly in 20, and we could. The first time we could do it, recording them out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. So whoever you're giving it to, gifting it to, whoever it's, maybe it's for no gift. I know it's for you. You've seen it, you want it, you want to have a go. This drone, you can fly it out the box in 20 seconds. The most fun drone, the easiest to film, the most exhilarating flight. This is your chance, your time to get your hands on something that literally for the next month, year, 5, 10 years, you're going to be filming, flying and having fun with the family. Your chance, your time, massive smiles, big fun. I've got so many with you in baskets now. Check it out. Make sure it's yours. The incredible, unbelievable FX Pro.
The thing is, it's a bit of a minefield out there, isn't it, with drones? 20% now of the stock has gone. If you went up and down the high street, you'll find drones for sale in all sorts of places, but will you actually be able to have a chance to see them in action? What we can do at ShopOnTV is let Richard go wild in the studio. We've got very expensive lights, we've got very expensive cameras, very expensive equipment around here that's worth a fortune, and yet we're fine letting him fly his drone around here. We're perfectly fine with that because it's a very, very safe drone. It's a very responsive drone. It does what you want it to do. It's not going to disappoint you. It's going to absolutely thrill you and the rest of the family as well. But you're not spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. If you've got a PayPal account, you can split it into 3 interest-free payments if you want to, or just one payment on a debit or a credit card of £159.99, but £159.99, not £7, not £800, not looking and flicking through instruction booklets thinking I haven't got a clue how to work this thing. It's intuitive, and to have 2 cameras built onto it, one that is adjustable at the front, the other one that's static on the bottom, it's that technology. And you saw the quality of the picture on your TV. I don't know what sort of TV you've got at home, how expensive that was, but the quality of the picture coming from the drone on my monitor in the studio looked incredible. It was a £159 drone sending pictures on ITV, STV, and some of you I know are watching on UTV as well. So if that impressed you too, think of the fun you're going to have. Think of the events that you can record, and it records actually onto your phone, onto your is it the Facebook? It's the
Onto your picture book.
Your picture book, yeah. Okay, so where your photos normally get stored, that's where the footage of what you've recorded goes. So it's not on a chip or anything like that on the inside of the actual drone. It goes to your phone. So you're in total control with the remote control and, of course, your mobile phone as well. Now, if you've never shopped with us before, welcome. I'm Dave. It's ShopOnTV. You can either order us or order from us on our website, which is shopontv.co.uk. You can order that way. Or if you'd rather call our UK-based call centre, it's 03333 241 241. That's, of course, the UK call centre, and they will process your order for you as well. Now, in the first, 40 minutes of being live on air tonight across the UK, 20% of our stock, and we did have a big stock, we've waited a month to get this stock back in, has gone. Let me explain to you quickly before we go into more detail with Richard again. You get the drone itself, you're getting 2 batteries, and you're getting your protective case as well. Now, normally that extra battery and that case is extra. He's including it in the deal today. You've got about £70 worth of extras, and the whole thing is only costing you £159.99. So it's a really, really good deal today. But I don't know many people, families, female, male, young or older, who would not get excited about having a drone that they can use in the back garden, they could take down to the park. Obviously, observe the drone code, which we've already talked about on here today, but you don't need any special licenses or anything like that. It's just basically get it today, open it up in the box. Within 20 seconds of opening that box, you could be flying indoors, outdoors. There's hundreds of you checking this deal out on our website right now, and so many more of you, of course, putting them into your basket, but it's not yours until you check out your basket, okay? 078843, that's the product code if you want this today. It is Father's Day in literally just over 2 weeks' time. I cannot think of a better Father's Day gift, even if they've not expressed an interest in drones. If they open that on Father's Day, and they can think, well, do you know what? Maybe they like photography. Take it to the next step. Take it to the next level. Have the portability and the go anywhere recording facility. You can record on your phone all of that footage. It's absolutely magical. And the deal today, we've been waiting a month. Richard's got it back. It's here for you to invest in today. You get the drone, you get the 2 batteries, each with about 15 to 20 minutes battery life on each, and then of course you get the case as well. If you do want extra batteries, and I know Richard would certainly recommend getting an extra couple of batteries for this one. So this is the extra batteries for the RDM FX Pro Elite. Don't go for 1, go for 2, because if you go for 2, that way you can always be flying while the other one's on charge. So that saves you an extra £15, so you get 1 for half price if you go for 2 of them. 014573 is the product code, £45 for 2. Now, we do also have the GPS drone, and we'll go into more detail with Richard a bit later on as well, but we'll do a Q&A section with Richard. Get your questions in if you'd like to send them in to us. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. So this is the GPS drone. You get the drone case and an extra battery as well. And again, your saving there is £150. It should be £439.99. You're getting it today for £150 less, down to £289.99. And of course, you've got your PayPal Pay in 3 option if you have a PayPal account there. Interest free as well, and delivered in time for Father's Day as well. Both of these drones, everything in the show, will be delivered in time for Father's Day. If that's what you're deciding you want to get him today, what a great option. 044297. Now, if you want the extra batteries for this one, the GPS one, they are different obviously, so make sure you get the right batteries for the right drone that you're ordering. The extra batteries coming up now for you. There we go. So £40 for one, or you can save a £20 saving if you go for the 2 of them, and that's £60 for 2. Battery life on that, Richard, when you're using those?
On this one, it's between 25 and 30 minutes of flight time. This is a brushless motor GPS drone, and the battery life is extended. It's incredible.
Brilliant. Okay, that's coming up a bit later then, but if you want the extra batteries, if you are ordering the GPS, which many of you have done, I've been told, £40 for one, or an extra £20 saving, we get 2 for £60, and they last a bit longer obviously as well. Now, if you go to our website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, you'll see not only what's in this show, but up to 700,000 products that we have on offer. Loads of other items on there as well from Richard. Richard is not only the king of drones, but he's also a bit of a king of storage too. So we've got a few storage solutions in there, but that's the FX Pro Elite that they were majorly featuring today for £159.99. And there is a YouTube video on there as well. If you want to access that, you can see Richard showing you how to, within 20 seconds, get it out of the box and get it flying. It's literally instant. There's nothing more disappointing than when you get given a gift and you take it out of the box, you want to play with it straight away, but A, oh, I haven't got the batteries for it, or B, it needs to charge it for so many hours or whatever. 20 seconds, out of the box, you're flying. So many of you, hundreds of you now, going through the ordering process for this. Very busy indeed, Richard. I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
It's honestly, it's an incredible drone, Dave, that allows you for the first time to get out the box a drone with all the pro features you've always wanted. So you're not having to worry about having to learn those features or anything like that. This drone allows you to learn it out of the box in 20 seconds, beginner, intermediate or pro, and start flying. We don't scrimp on those features. We're giving the features to build you up from beginner to intermediate to pro, all in the same drone.
Okay, well, thanks for your emails. They're coming in now. Barry says, hi, can you please cover how long each battery lasts? We did mention that, but 15 to 20 minutes each battery.
On this one, it's up to 15 minutes per battery. So with this drone here, you're going to get 2 in there. That's up to half an hour of flying to 40 minutes. You get a bit more if you're going away from the wind, a bit less if you're going with the wind, against the wind, but those batteries are included in this bundle.
And Barry also says, will it work on foldable phones?
Yes, it will.
It will.
Now, the controller itself allows you to clip your phone inside it. Now, it may be that if your phone is a little too big, and this works with the pros, this works with the maxi-size drones as well, maxi-size phones, it will clip in there. With your folded one, you may need to fold it down, or you can use it literally to fly the drone from the screen of your phone without even needing the controller. That's the beauty of the FX Pro.
Now, Fee says, hi, David and Rich, can you tell me how far you have to be away for this to fly? Is there a maximum distance it can fly?
There is, 120 metres. Now, this drone, let me explain. We're probably going to get a question about this in a minute, about the licence, registration or fee. So let me explain it and let me tell you right now. With this drone, it's been built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category from the CAA. No licence is needed, no registration, no fee is needed, and you can fly out of the box in 20 seconds and learn to fly. Now, that comes with some restrictions. The drone must be under 250 grams. Your drone is under 250 grams. It must be built to some specific situations in terms of I think it's called the UK Toy Safety Regulations. This drone is, so it has a limit of 120 metres in all directions. From left to right, that's 240 metres, 120 metres. You can fly this in any of that space. Now, we had an email asking about filming in a garden. Now, let me explain. If you have a professional level drone over 250 grams, not Class Zero, you should not be flying it in a garden. But this drone, yes, you can. Class Zero, confirmed by the CAA, allows you to fly in a garden, closer than 50 metres to people that you know and that you want to film. This drone allows you to do it, and no licence, no registration, no fee, built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, and it's confirmed to us by the CAA.
Okay, now we're going to go through some testimonials from people who've already ordered this, but before we have a little look at those, have a little look at this. This is the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Welcome back. Now, obviously, it's important to say that if you are filming, make sure you know the people that you're filming and you've got their permission to film. Respect people's privacy, obviously.
Yeah. You don't want to film someone that really doesn't want to be filmed or doesn't know they're being filmed. You can fly within 50 metres, but if you're going to go up close, it needs to be people that you have that know you're filming. But otherwise, this drone is different to what's on the high street. This drone isn't one of those professional over 250 gram drones. You need the license, the registration, the fee.
So what makes it different then?
Okay, number one, it's built to the new class drone zero toy category. So genuinely, you can fly out the box in 20 seconds. Now, let me just give one caveat to that. That allows you to not need a license, registration, or a fee, or even an ID, as long as what you're filming is for your personal use. Now, you can put it all over social media. You can put videos that you film and create on the internet, wherever you like. But if you're going to charge for them, if you're going to turn this into a business, then you will need to get a license. So let me just clarify that. You can fly in your garden, you can fly anywhere. But what we've done that makes it different is we've added features you'd never expect to find until you get to a drone at 700, 800, 900 pounds. We've added it into your FX Pro. So you genuinely have a drone that will take you from beginner to intermediate without you having to buy an intermediate drone. Then from intermediate to pro without you needing to buy another drone. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can learn to fly it and take you up through those stages as you go. At a price that is unbelievable.
It is. For the deal today, I mean, you're getting about, what, £150 off the price? £309 down to £159, and on 3 PayPal payments as well if you want to. Now, hello to Benjamin, who's dropped us an email. Hi, Richard. How far can the drone fly before being disconnected?
It will go 120 metres from the controller. So that's 120 metres to your right to 120 metres to your left. So 240 metres side to side. You can go up 120 metres, even though we don't recommend you go up that high, purely because you don't know what the wind is like away from where you're, 10 metres, 50 metres up. But you can do that, and that's the signal distance.
But I think you pretty well demonstrated over there earlier on that if there is a little bit of wind, it corrects itself.
It does, yeah. It's designed to correct. And just to explain on the drone, these are independent. This has 6 gyro stability. Now, some people wonder what 6 gyro stability is. Each of those blades, if the wind knocks, it knows it's not straight. So these 2 blades reduce their speed, these 2 blades speed up, and it rights itself. It is a self-righting, self-regulating drone. So even in a little bit of wind, look, we don't expect you to fly it in a hurricane. We don't recommend you to fly it if you can't stand still or the wind is... But if you're outside, the trees are going, you can fly this drone. It's brilliant.
OK, well, you know what to do. Any questions before you go to bed, then please do send them into a studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. I'm Dave, this is Richard. We're talking about, well, 2 particular drones today. This one is what we're majoring on. We do have a little look coming up at the GPS in just a second. But if you want this one, 078843 159.99. Either pay in full, if you wish to, on your debit or credit card, or you can, of course, spread the cost with PayPal Pay in 3 on our website or indeed on the phone lines. And it's a UK-based call centre if you want to call them as well. Now, the extra batteries quickly. You are going to get 2 with it, but I know Richard would thoroughly recommend that you go for the extra 2. 10% of the extra twin pack has gone. They should be £30 each, so you should be looking at 60 quid. You get them 2 for £45, and it just means then you can be continually flying while one's being charged up.
You can, and let me just explain. When we're telling you there's 20% left or 30% left, this is a month's worth of stock. Now, I'm meant to have 3 shows or 4 shows this month. This is the first one on the very first day of the... This is stock that's meant to last the entire month of June, and we're 20 to 30% gone. in the first hour of the first show of the entire month. It's crazy.
I think when people see it, and it's not been in stock for about a month, it's not been in air for about a month, it's the perfect Father's Day gift. But if you've just been wanting a drone, you haven't wanted to spend a fortune, but you want to get one that's fully featured, that's going to give you instant gratification, instant fun, check out those baskets now. That confirms your order, and Richard will get it to you probably mid-part of next week. Yeah,
we expect it to be with you before next weekend. We will pack them on Monday morning, and they'll get sent out to you.
Okay. Now, I've been talking about GPS.
Yes.
Let's move on and talk about this then. GPS, obviously, we think of satellite, yeah?
Yeah, now let me explain. This drone is for that next level. If you're looking just to fly with your family, have fun, make some movies on the internet, the FX Pro is absolutely brilliant. But if you want to take this up to a hobby, you want to actually start creating some incredible movies, incredible videos, you want a GPS drone. Now, let me tell you all about this one. This is the top of the top. This isn't like near the top. This is like one step up from pretty much anything out there at a price that's unbelievable. Now, there are a few upgrades in here that are stunning. Now, number one is an upgrade to 1080p full HD. So what we were watching in cinemas 4 or 5 years ago, the movies, you can now film in that level of quality. It's the highest resolution that we create in any of our drones is in this one.
Okay.
It's also got an electronic gimbal. Now, remember with our FX Pro, you can adjust manually the angle of it. This one, while it's flying 120 meters away, you press a button on the controller and you can actually change it angle by angle, degree by degree, while it's still flying. You can literally do it while it's out there. But then we've upgraded the motors. Now, this is special. This isn't a normal motor drone. This is a brushless motored drone. More pinpoint accuracy, more stability, more speed in the air. That's the same motors that you would find on the highest end vacuum cleaners to compare them to the normal vacuum cleaner, or the highest end hair dryers to compare them to a normal. This is a brushless motor drone. But then we upgraded the controller as well. So we've added an LCD screen on there that allows you to see all the extra features while it's flying. But what is GPS? Now, maybe you have a car. If you have a car, you have a sat-nav. The sat-nav's either in the car or your phone, and it tells you where you are using the satellites beaming down and connecting to it from the sky. But it will tell you where you've got to go, but it will show you the route, but you have to drive it, not with a GPS drone.
Right.
Now, the way it works, the satellites beam down, pinpoint accuracy, pinpoint stability outside, and then you can bring up a Google map on your phone. The app is free, there's no app purchases, there's nothing to buy, no subscriptions, you get it all straight away. Now, when that map is up, you can take your finger and press, I want it to fly over that tree, I want it to fly over that car park, over that building, and then I want it to land. You press go. It will lift up on its own, fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and then land. Not close to you, not near you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. Then, with this drone while it's flying, if you ever want it to return, you have GPS return to home. You press one button on the controller, it will find its way back to you and land 2 meters. If you're flying, it's running low on battery because you get up to 30 minutes of flight time, but it's running low. It knows how much battery it has left to stop itself, bring it back automatically to you and land.
That's
You're never going to lose it, you're never going to damage it. But there is a difference between this drone than pretty much any other GPS drone on the market on the high street, and this is why this drone is unbelievable. Now, normally with a GPS drone, there is a big warning on the box. In fact, there's two. Number one says not for beginners, and number two says do not fly indoors. Now, the reason for both, satellites can't get through the ceiling of your house.
True.
So you have absolutely no control system built in for indoors. So they're going all over the place, even if you're a pro. But with this, it's different. We've built in the same technology that's made our FX Pro one of the biggest selling drones on British TV. So a beginner can fly out of the box in 20 seconds. That second camera, locking the floor in shock, giving you the stability inside when you wouldn't have satellites. We've built it into our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. So now, if you're a beginner, out of the box, 20 seconds, you can fly using that second camera, learning how to fly, and then when you become a pro level, take it outside, satellites come in, and it allows this drone to become a pro GPS drone. Unbelievable. Now, that price, let me tell you, Dave, on the high street now for a GPS drone, I reckon, from my research, you'd pay 3 times the price for 3 times less functions.
Really?
And that's the difference. That is why we can bring it from the factory direct to you. No other shop, no other retailer, no middleman, no agent, no someone else in the centre doing advertising for it, TV. We are live from the factory in front of you, packed on Monday morning, sent to you so you have it before the weekend, live in the studio till 3 a.m. every single. That's why this price is unbelievable.
Now, we've got plenty of time to answer your questions. I mean, where on TV these days can you get an instant question and answer? That's what we're offering you right the way across ITV, STV, and some of you are watching us in UTV as well. This is Benjamin again coming back to us. Hi, Dave and Richard. Loving the show. How long does it take to charge the batteries on the drone?
If you're talking about this one here, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus, we cannot give you an exact time, and the reason we can't is purely it's USB charge, laptop, PC, games console, mobile phone. We just don't know whether you're using a high fast charger or a slow charger. But it will never take really more than about an hour and a half to charge that battery. Because you have got 2 batteries in here, if you buy another 2 batteries, that bundle pack at the deal price on our website, that means without question, whichever drone you get, one is charging while one is flying. You never have to stop flying because one is always charged by the time you do it. But it will be never more than about an hour and a half, something like that, in terms of charging. But it does depend on whether you're using a fast charger or a slow charger. We know that with our mobile phones, and it's the same with the drone.
Well, if you're thinking of going for the GPS then, that's $289.99. Still an amazing price to have GPS built into it, with, of course, the extra battery and the case as well. But if you need a couple of extra batteries for the GPS one, 044297 will get you the drone. If you want the extra batteries, there we are, look, there's the extra batteries. £60 for 2, saves you another £20 because they're normally £40 each, and they will last you between 25 minutes to half an hour or thereabouts, okay? So that's, if you want those batteries, there they are. So that's 038562 for the 2 batteries. Go for the one if you want, but we recommend, and certainly Richard recommends, going for the 2. It just means you'll get more flying time out of them, of course, as well. Now, something else that Richard's buying, very, very different, and I love them for this, bearing in mind we're now thinking about, you know, kind of dining al fresco, having a bit of time outside, that sort of thing. If you're thinking about buying maybe some lights, some solar lights or something like that, have a look at these. These are really cool. They're really, really funky, and you're going to get a set of 4 in different colours. Look, and look at the price. £17.99. It's £4.50 per light. Put them into your basket. Get multiples if you want to. You can hang them from trees, hang them in the garden. They're indoor-outdoor, completely suitable for outdoor use, and also great if you're going out walking the dog and stuff like that. And the way you turn them on, you literally pull the light, and there's a little clicker. And you've got, of course, colour-coordinated cords as well, so you can put them around your wrist. You can wrap them around your neck if you want to as well. Now, they are run by 3 AAA batteries, not supplied, but they will give you up to how many hours light, Richard? How many hours light?
120 hours of light from 3 AAA batteries.
Wow, 120 hours continuous. They're LED, they're not glass, they're completely shatterproof, they're plastic, so they're very, very safe. But I think they look fantastic. Like, you can put them in a dark and dingy cupboard, you can put them in the airing cupboard if you want to. Rather than getting a very expensive light fitting installed, you can just literally hang these where you want. Because they've got a nice long cable and cord with them, they're just £17.99 for all 4. 759476 is your item number, and you get all 4 colours, all boxed. All you need are 3 AAA batteries for each light, which is fantastic. Now, I know we're going to go back to Richard and talk more about, of course, our fantastic, is it the GPS one we're doing?
Yeah, well, with our GPS drone, because whether you know it or not, we are filming in Covent Garden, 3 floors underground. There's probably like the Bakerloo line running next door to us. We don't know. But we can't fly the drone in the studio outside to show you its GPS function. So I'm going to show you the app and how the app is different to the original drone that we have. So let's bring this up. Now, number 1, I want to show you some different things that you can do with this app. Now, if I open up the app features, I want to show you there's so many different things this GPS can do, this ultimate upgrade. Now, number 1, there's a little button in the middle that looks like a surround. It looks like a target. Now, if you've ever seen online those drone shots where the drone lifts up, the lens stays facing you and it does a full 360 around you, around the spire of the church, over the edge of the cliff. This drone has that. You press that button, set the height, it will go up, face you with its lens, and then 360 circle you. But what I want to show you is this. Now, here we bring up the map feature. Now, the drone is GPS, so it knows where we are. Now, just to prove this, we are in Covent Garden. I don't want you to knock on the door. You can see where we are, but don't knock on the door. We can't open it while we're live. But it is London, and the Thames is just somewhere down there, so you can even see the River Thames. So let's go back to where we are now in our studio. Now, with a button pressed, we can overlay a Google Earth straight over there. Now, Dave, if I want to fly over that building, over that tree, over the car, and then bring it back to me, I can just press with my finger where I want it to go. Press go, I would check around, make sure everything was safe, slide the yellow sign, it would then lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, and land 2 meters in front of my feet. This is an incredible system that you can learn out the box, indoors, without the GPS, as a beginner, using our optical flow second camera for stability, and learn how to fly. Then take you to intermediate, take you to pro, and then to that next level of hobbyist. This drone is incredible, and at that price, honestly, check it out. Go on, look, I don't want you to stop watching our show, but if you do want to check it out, do it. Do it. See that you will pay normally 3 times the price for a third of the features. This drone is incredible.
Well, ideally, keep watching us on the telly, but maybe if you've got your tablet like I have here, do a bit of an online search and you'll soon see that for the sort of features that Richard's including here in this drone, you could treble that price, possibly even more. So it's a great, great deal today. You're going to be saving basically £150 off the price. It's 044297. It's the one featuring GPS, which Richard has brilliantly explained how that works. So accuracy, perfectly accurate every single time. And you're going to get an extra battery, so you get 2 batteries, and you get, of course, the case as well. And it's, of course, as you can see there, full HD as well. 289.99 gets you the GPS one, 044297. Now, not only does Richard bring us the amazing drones, but he also brings us amazing problem-solving products like those lights that we talked about a few minutes ago. Now, I've known, before we go anywhere, let's do some testimonials on the drones, yeah? On the drones. Okay, let's go back to the drones first. Okay, so Jodie and Ken, hello to Jodie and Ken, said, I bought my husband a drone for his birthday for £980 with 1 camera and he loves it, but he said the one on ShopOnTV is selling at a better quality than his one. He feels gutted. He's sitting on our sofa right now, sad about the price we paid. He wishes he'd looked at ShopOnTV website first. There you go, Jodie and Ken, but thank you for that. I mean, our prices and the deals are phenomenal. It's all to do with basically people like Richard who've been in the business a long time, and the sheer quantities that we're able to kind of sell, obviously by being on TV across the whole of the UK. First time user, and it's great, works straight out of the box and easy to use. That was from Clicker Clark. Thank you very much indeed. Easy to fly was the main headline on that one. Chris Whitehall says easy to fly as well. Awesome bit of kit. Fly it out of the box in 20 seconds. Price was great for all the attributes that this drone has. Absolutely. And remember, you can go on our website and see the videos that, of course, Richard has filmed to show you how easy it is to take out of the box and start flying straight away. Okay, now I've known Richard for many years, and we've been on TV together over the years selling all sorts of things and bringing you all sorts of things, including these, the magic pens. Richard, you're famous for these, going back donkey's years.
Thank you so much. Now, we brought this product onto the show because everything was going absolutely crazy with the drones. It's your chance to check it out, but I want to show you something that's going to make magical pictures, magical drawing. This is a pack of 30 individual pens in 3 different sets that all do something magical. One colour changes, one vanishes, one you're going to see it. And when you mix them together, it creates the most amazing arts and crafts, full stop. But let me start with the first set of 10. Now, we're going to use a little bit of orange. I think we'll use a little bit of blue. And to finish off our little bit of a picture, we're going to use some of the purple. Now, what makes these pens special is they've got a colour in the middle and a different colour on the ends. Now, every pack's got one of these, and that's your magic pen. When you touch the orange becomes a brilliant bright red, the blue a neon yellow, the purple an incredible green. But you can also use the magic pens the other way round, Dave. So you can write all your secret messages. You could use this for your spy writing, the kids for their cards. And when they go over with a colour, straight away, that's a little bit of magic.
Whoa.
Now, how cool are they? Now, whereas these may be the kids' favourite, the next lot is also the parents' favourite, and I'll tell you why. Do your kids end up with pen all over their hands, clothes, wallpaper, carpets, cars? This time it doesn't change colour. It completely vanishes. Now, all our pens are totally washable. They're made in Italy. They use triple the ink of a normal felt tip, so they last 3 times as long. But you can't wash your sofa in a washing machine. But these ones can take it off straight away. But it doesn't just come off your hands. It also comes off paper. Now, that means you can do a crazy crafting effect like silhouetting. So if you want to take the colour away, you literally take the colour off the paper. Snow on a snowman. Getting rid of mistakes. Getting rid of bits you don't want anymore from schoolwork. These are incredible, but it gets better because now we're going to mix those colours around. Now, the way you mix them, I'm going to use a little bit of orange and then I'm going to fill it in. That's a pen that changes colour. I'm going to fill it in with a pen that vanishes colour. Now, watch what happens when we go over with that magic pen, because as soon as we do, how cool is that? That is a bit of magic. But all we need to do is take another pen that vanishes, write the same word to the side. That is how you create 3D writing every single time. But Dave, we're going to do something even better now.
I'm impressed you can write upside down.
I can't write the right way up. There we go. I'm going to start with a big bright yellow sun. I want to make it brighter with a little bit of orange, but I'm going to show you something that no other pen can do. If I wanted to put a background in, I'd be carefully going around the edges, taking ages to go around. Watch, straight over the top, Dave. These are incredible. You've got all the pens, all the colours, 3 different sets in the same box. That is 30 individual pens in there, and we've got 2 ways of buying it. You can buy as a single set of 30, or we have a brilliant price for our twin pack, which is what you're looking at right now, 60 pens, 2 sets at $38.99. The ultimate arts and crafts, the ultimate way to decorate, draw pictures. This is a brilliant, brilliant arts and crafts set of pens.
They are a classic product that stood the test of time. They really, really have been. Now, the details on the screen at the moment are if you want to go for the twin pack. So that's going to be 60 pens in total, 633369. You are going to get 2 separate boxes if you want to split them as gifts or something like that. So $38.99 will get you the twin pack. If you want the single, then they are $22.99, I believe. $22.99 for the single, which is on the bottom of the screen. Now, got an email here from Jan. Do these work on paper or will they work on fabric and wood, for example?
They will work on wood, they will work on paper, they will work on certain fabrics, but remember they are designed for kids to be washable. So whereas you can decorate that fabric, you can decorate that t-shirt, it is designed to come off when you put it in the washing machine.
Perfect. Okay, any more questions about anything on our show, then please do get in touch. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk, okay? Now, let's go back to the main feature. Let me show you this, the FX Pro Elite. This has not been in stock for a month. We've got it back, and so many of you have checked out your baskets already, and even more of you have got it in your baskets getting ready to check out. Could it be potentially a Father's Day treat? And you've been scratching your head thinking, what can I get my dad? My dad's got everything. Has he got a drone? Or has he got a drone that hasn't got all the features that this one has, and maybe he paid a lot more for it, and you're thinking, do you know what, this is going to supersede what he's got, I'm going to go for this. You can split the cost as well if you want to, with, of course, PayPal Pay in 3, but you've got auto takeoff, auto land, auto hover, VR capability as well, HD live streaming to your phone, 2 cameras on board, 1 underneath and 1 at the front, which you can, of course, adjust, gesture control lens, and follow me technology. What it means is, at the end of the day, like Rich says, you can just literally open the box and be flying within 20 seconds. There's none of that really annoying 2, 3, 4 hour setup waiting for things to charge up. Presumably the batteries will have a bit of charge in them when they arrive.
Not even a little bit, Dave. They are fully charged when they come. It is out the box. You genuinely can fly it in 20 seconds. This drone is incredible. Do you know why we pre-charge the batteries? Let me explain. When you go to the high street and you buy a remote control toy, a drone, they test 1 in 1,000 of them. Maybe if you're lucky, 1 in 100 to make sure it's perfect, like random testing. For you, at Shop on TV, we test 1 in 1. That is every single unit is flown in the factory to make sure it's perfect, brilliant. And the only way to do that is to charge the batteries. So you genuinely can get this drone, when we say out of the box and fly in 20 seconds, yes for the flight, yes for the filming, and yes for the battery power as well. But let me explain why this drone is one of the biggest selling drones we've ever bought to TV. Number 1, every pro feature you've wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capable, it's in your FX Pro. Then we've thrown in features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, that's normally 700 or 800 quid. It's in your FX Pro. That gesture control lens allowing you, from that lens, to do a V sign. It will take a photo on its own, hand up, hand down, starts and stops a video on its own. It recognises you even tracking the palm of your hand. If Grandad wants to have a go, he's never flown a drone, doesn't want to use, he can literally move his hand, the drone can follow you. And then that follow me built in, locking onto you, walking the dog, skiing, out with your friends and family. This drone can follow you everywhere you go. But look, hand on heart, what makes it special, what makes it different, what puts it 1 step up from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Yes, you. You that tried a drone 2 years ago and it went all over the place, you couldn't control it, and you thought it was you. It wasn't you, it was the drone. This drone is different. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, show you what makes it incredible, and why it's the right drone for you, your friends, and your family. And by the way, they are talking to me in my ear, telling me that shows that I'm meant to be doing this month may likely get cancelled, because the stock meant to last the month may end up going within a day, 2 days, 3 days. Let me explain why you're going crazy. This is a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and it remains fully flexible. You can knock it, bash it, smash it, hit it, it will just bounce off and come back for more. We have pros that are buying it to add to their £1,000 drone collection to do the close-up shots. They don't want a £400 repair bill from a professional drone. They want a drone that will bounce off and get closer and not damage. And it does it all with that, an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones got HD cameras. Normally there's a memory card. You put in a laptop, PC games, you cannot see what you're filming while you're flying. So you do all this filming, you spend ages doing it, and then you play it out, and no one's got a head because you've got the angle wrong or no one's got legs. With this drone, you see it, and it's live to the screen of your mobile phone. Now, it works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean. The only regulation is, the only rule is, you turn off your mobile data when you're flying because it's designed to only work so that you can't answer the phone when you're meant to be concentrated flying. The why is just so we can show it to you live in the studio, and what the drone sees live, you see live. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. Dave, this can film your friends, your family, making memories, social media, video feeds, the kids doing digital recording.
Rich, look at the quality on something that's $159.99.
HD flying over 120 metres in the air. You genuinely, if that bird flies out the tree, you can catch it, that magic moment. If your gran and granddad are coming round for prosperity with the ground, you can film it in angles that are just no other way to do it, and you can do it as a beginner. Someone who's not a pro. You don't have to spend pro-level money to get pro-level features or be a pro to learn to fly it. That's the beauty. But let me show you that camera, because this isn't just a fixed camera. There's not just one angle, one shot, one direction, which you'd normally find on a drone on the high street for 600 or 700 quid. That one angle, that one way of filming. Watch. We have a manual gimbal that allows you to choose the angle of shot and film that pro-level footage from above. Maybe the kids have just run outside with their mates and they start playing football. You can film them like the FA Cup final, Dave, over your friend's wedding venue. They were quoted 1,000 quid for that one shot. They couldn't afford it. They were getting married. But you could do that one shot for them because this drone will allow you to do it. Or just at home, garden party, everyone waving up. By the way, it's not just video, there's a still photo button as well, and even an integrated digital zoom, so you can zoom in closer too. But what makes it special, oh, by the way, while I'm here, I forgot to tell you, can you see that headlight at the front? Yeah. That headlight means this drone at night, you can literally see the way it's flying. The green light's at the top, the red light's at the bottom, so you always know what direction it is in the dark, because green will always be the forward.
I'm just thinking, Rich, if you've got a wedding reception coming up and an outdoor party or something like that, aerial shots of that would be amazing.
Oh, and they would cost you a fortune to get someone in to do it, but as long as you know the people, it's somewhere that you're involved in, you can do it. Don't go selling that footage. You will need a license, because this drone needs no license, no registration, no fee for personal use. It's incredible. But I want to fly it, because this is the serious bit of the show. Now look, we have got people put them in their baskets, check them out. More people are following in with more in the basket. This show has gone crazy, but you want to know how easy it is to fly. You want to know if you can do it instantly. Now with a drone, you normally have to learn the control sticks. You normally have to learn to stabilize. It's a bit like clutch control. How long did it take you to learn clutch control in the car on a hill, trying to go up and down, kangarooing everywhere? This drone doesn't need you to learn anything. Full stop, nothing when you begin. If you've got one finger, you press one button, 3, 2, 1, boom, you've just learned to fly. Wow. Now, hands off the controller, out the box, 20 seconds, whoa, I've just gone for a smasher. Let me take my drone, I'm going to get it back up in the air. That was because I wasn't looking. So let's bring this drone back up. 3, 2, 1, let's take it and reconnect it. So power off, power on, and connect it to my controller. This thing is incredible. So out the box, 20 seconds, learning how to fly. Look. You've got the stability, you've got the control, and now we're in the air. Now, with that drone, we've got something called altitude lock. If the wind knocks it, remember the height auto corrects it. Now, by the way, can you see this cable here? That's so I can show you the live footage on the screen. And what happened was I trod on that cable, and let me just bring that back up, and I knocked my controller out my hand, which is why my drone went crazy. That's because I knocked onto my cable. You don't have a cable at home. That's just so we can show it to you live in the studio, so you can see it from the screen.
Do you know what though? So now, it shows how durable it is.
Oh, you're not going to break it. You're not going to damage it. This thing is incredible. But now it's in the air, I want to show you that camera, because we've got the stability. We've got the second camera underneath, locking the floor in shot, allowing it to fly like Harry Potter. This thing is crazily cool. And then let's have a look, because I'm now filming not from a studio camera costing tens of thousands of pounds. I am on FX Pro Cam. Now a V sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom, records the memory in my phone. Hand up starts a video, hand down stops a video. It recognises me. But here we go, Dave, because it's not a one-camera drone. This is what makes it special. This would normally cost you nearly 700 to 800 quid, 2 cameras on board. Now, Dave, you are now being filmed on camera number 1. But at the same time, I'm being filmed from camera number 2. Vlogging shot top left, camera number 3 from my mobile phone. That's 3 shots in one, recorded into my phone at the same time. This isn't good, this is phenomenal. This is a drone that takes features you'd normally expect to pay triple the price for, and you're getting it in a drone that you don't have to learn as a beginner. Out of the box, 20 seconds you can fly. Speed number 1, nice and steady. You're learning how to fly. By the way, in the beginner's mode, if it's over 100 meters away facing the wrong direction, there's a button you press that writes it, so you always know which way it's flying. If it's going towards that tree, the lake, the river, and you panic, no! Press one button, it auto-returns, so you're not going to lose it. You're not going to damage it. And then, if you want to show off to your friends and family, by the way, in beginner's mode, one button, flip 360.
Wow.
Now look, let's bring up that video just for a second, because what I want to show you is it's not just a flip 360 drone, it's also a flip 360 video. It records the flip as you fly. But now look, speed number 2. Click it again, doubles that speed. We're now an intermediate drone. So we have now double the speed, double the excitement. You're not having to buy a new drone, you're not having to buy a new camera. It's in the same drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds, even though you're now an intermediate. Then when you get to a pro level, click it again, triples the speed. So we're now up to 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. Built, Dave, into the same drone you can learn out the box in 20 seconds. Can you take your hands off the controller? Yeah, I don't need to be touching it. It will stabilise on its own. The altitude lock, meaning that even if it knocks, it adjusts itself. That second camera underneath allows me to fly it from the palm of my hand. But Dave, now I've got this drone, let's take it for a flip 360. Let's take it for a fly. We have everything built in and ready to go. But if you become a pro, if you want to fly this as a pro, controller off, you can fly just from the screen of your phone. The second my fingers touch the control sticks, I'm now flying from the mobile phone app. The app is free, there's no in-app purchases, it's flying from me and the phone. Then I can lock it onto my face, it will track me everywhere I go, following me, walking the dog, skiing. This thing is incredible. And then Dave, folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable drone, the easiest to fly drone, the out the box in 20 seconds able to use it drone. And because it takes 20 seconds, you don't miss the shot. You don't miss the magic moment. The kids come running out, the bird flies out, you don't miss it. It's ready to go. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the sign of your FX Pro. That's the size of my phone to give you an idea. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere. But what makes this incredible is the deal. The deal tonight is stunning, is incredible, and let me tell you why. The normal price of the FX Pro was 250 quid drone alone when it launched. We didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20, 100, 1,000, thousands of them. This is the upgraded FX Pro. The RDM upgrade with extra speed, extra stability, more control. It is in your drone. By the way, no license, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, confirmed by the CAA. Now, by the way, I have to mention it once in the show because we get people emailing and saying, no, it can't be. Yes, it is. The new regulations for a Class Drone Zero toy category, the law cap 1789A, subsection 14, part 5, in brackets section 2, you will see this drone genuinely needs no license, registration or fee for personal use. It's incredible. But tonight we've built something incredible at this price, because we're not just giving you the drone on its own, we're giving you an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's completely free. Our way of saying thank you to you. Doubling the flight time, doubling the excitement, doubling the magic with your drone on us. Our way of saying thank you. But today, we are also throwing in the storage case, Dave. Now, you wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting it. Why would you not buy a drone? This is normally 40 quid. Today, it's nothing. Foam lined, space for the drone, space for the controller, battery 1, battery 2 included. You get the entire bundle, the entire collection, the entire set This is your drone, your bundle. Every pro feature you've always desired and wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability in your drone. And then we're flying in those features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, it's in your FX Pro. No other shop, no other, just STV and ITV. Then we've thrown in that gesture control lens. The Follow Me normally over £1,000. But what makes it special to me, what makes it incredible, is whoever you give it to, gift it to, whoever it's going to be for, you know, when they open it, whether it's a Father's Day, whether it's a present for a birthday, maybe you're putting it away. Sorry to do this, I'll get done because we're never supposed to mention the C word this early. Christmas, whether you're putting it away for someone, whoever it's for, they can fly it. Over 14 years old, they can do it. The ultimate set, the ultimate collection, the biggest smiles, the biggest fun, the craziest drone show that I've done so far, with a drone meant to last a month, selling 20, 30, 40%. But in the first show, your chance, your time, great fun, and next weekend, Monday morning we'll post it out to you. By next weekend you should be flying it and filming it. Massive smiles, massive fun, check it out. Make sure you get that PayPal in 3 if you want it. Your incredible, massive bundled FX Pro.
Honestly, Rich's enthusiasm is infectious. It comes across, it comes straight through the screen to you because he's excited by it. We're all excited by it. And maybe you've been taking videos and photographs for years and years and years and you're passionate about that, but there's something missing. You haven't got anything aerial, you haven't got anything from the sky. That's where this comes in. It's fun to fly, brilliant to have all the footage that gets stored, of course, on your phone memory. You just open the box and within 20 seconds, you're up and running. So if it's a gift for someone, the person who gets it is going to love it, whether it's a child. Obviously, it's 14 plus on the box. Father's Day is the 16th of June, so in a couple of weeks' time. This is one of the last shows where we can guarantee pre-Father's Day delivery, OK? So if you would like it, 078 843 item number, put it in your basket right now, but it's not yours until you check out, okay? Now, you are going to get very generously, Rich is including 2 batteries with this. We have got an email here from Julie Clayton who says, hi, Richard, could you do an unboxing so we know exactly what we're getting in the box? Yep. Spare blades, that sort of thing?
Yep. So you are getting absolutely everything. Now, I haven't got the entire bits that are normally in the box, but I'll explain what's in here. Yeah. So you're going to get the drone, obviously. You're going to get 2 batteries, not 1. Normally it's 1. We're going to give you 2. Yep. You get your controller. The controller, that little flap lifts up, which allows you to put your mobile phone inside it. So we don't give you a phone. It's using your phone at home. You will also get an extra set of blades, an extra set of blade protectors, not just the ones we give you. We're going to give you some extra blade protectors as well. You get the charger cable in here. It's USB charging, laptop, PC, games console, even a mobile power bank. By the way, if you want to take this to that field, you're going camping or something, you could be in the middle of a field, no Wi-Fi signals. It doesn't need it because it's the drone that creates the Wi-Fi looking onto your phone. It's a safe feature so no one can then log into anything. That's there, but you can charge the batteries from a mobile power bank. That cable is in there. So
just think of all those shows you've been watching on TV recently, whether it's been sport, whether it's been wildlife, whether it's been amazing vista shows, amazing countryside. A lot of the companies nowadays are using drones to get these spectacular shots. You can now do something similar yourself at home too. So if you would like it today, not for £500 or £600 or £700, but for literally, I can't get over this deal actually, £159.99. And if you've got PayPal, you can have it on PayPal Pay in 3. Now you are going to get 2 batteries. Each battery will last between 15 to 20 minutes of continuous flying.
It will.
Okay, so you get 2, so that's potentially between 30 to 40 minutes. But if you want an extra pair of batteries, which will give you even more, for the extra FX Pro, it's £45 for 2 or 1 for £30. So go for the 2, you save that extra £15, but it means that then you'll have 4 batteries that can be charged up and ready. So when some are being charged, you could still be flying with the other ones, okay? I think an awful lot of people who've bought this in the past have bought maybe just the 2 that come with it, and they thought, oh, I wish I bought an extra 2. So here's your opportunity to save an extra £15. 078 843 is the main bundle. If you want the extra 2 batteries, though, that's 014 573 your item number. Add that into your order, and remember, you'll only pay the 1 P&P if it's all in the same order. So lots of you are doing that, popping that in your basket at the same time. And again, if it's something that you've never done, ordered from us in the past or ordered from us before, just go to our website, which is shopontv.co.uk. shopon.tv.co.uk. You can order that way and register that way. If you'd rather call the UK-based call centre, they'd love to hear from you. They will process your order, set an account up for you as well. But it's all there if you would like. And if you've got any questions, we're still live until 3 o'clock. So send your email questions in. Studio@shopontv.co.uk. And we want to show you also, if on our website, you can see that there's a YouTube video that Rich has actually recorded. There's also the drone code, of course, as well, which if you want to refresh your memories about that. But these are the YouTube videos that you've actually filmed for us, yeah?
Yeah, this is out the box, teaching you how to set it up, get it ready, get it in the air the first time. Look, there's not 4 of me. That's because we do 4 drones here at Shop on TV. You click the video for the drone that you've bought, and I will teach whoever's getting it as a gift, or maybe it's you, how to take it out of the box and ready to fly.
Okay, so we've got 2 drones in the show today for you to choose between. Both of them are brilliant, but they both have different features. So the Elite, first of all, which is our main focus today, this is the one we've not had stock of for a month. It's back today in time for Father's Day, which is fantastic. This is it in action in the garden.
Look at the stability, look at the control. Now, this is you out the box in 20 seconds. It works with a bit of wind. It works without you having to worry about the height control. It stabilizes itself. It worries without you having to have the direction control, because that second camera underneath locks it in place. So you can get it out the box, you can get it flying, and you can get it filming, making memories instantly. We can film in a garden because this is a Class Drone 0 toy category drone, in the Class 0 category, under 250 grams, with the fact this is now confirmed by the CAA, Class 0, this drone you can use in the garden. You can film closer than 50 meters to people. You can fly anywhere as long as there are no crowds. It's brilliant.
And also provided, of course, you've got permission. Obviously, protect people's privacy, that goes without saying, but no licence is needed at all with this. No. So you can buy it with confidence. 078843. That's the FX Pro Elite. Now, the only choice you've got to make is between that one or the GPS. Now, when you bear in mind this has got GPS built into it, the increase in price is minimal, because they should be £900, something like that.
Even more.
Even more.
Even more. Now, let me just tell you, if you want to know the difference between the two, or you're finding it tough to decide which one you want to get. The FX Pro, if you're a beginner, is amazing. Through to intermediate and through to pro. If you're going to film stuff for your friends and family, you're going to send videos to people in other countries that you filmed, or you want to just make movies for you, this is the drone to get. If you want to take it to the next level, a hobbyist level, you want to create some unbelievable bits of footage, start to edit your videos, make your own movie, then that is the one to get, the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. It is your choice which you get, but what makes the Plus special, what makes the Plus incredible, and by the way, I know how many of you got it in your basket. This is upgraded in nearly every single way imaginable. So if I pick it up, let me just show you. You have got, number one, an upgrade on the camera. The camera is full 1080p. So we're now talking about a full HD camera on our Ultimate Pro GPS
It's a lot more
Plus.
compact as well, isn't it?
It is, and it folds up again, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. This drone is incredible. You've got a gimbal on the front, which is electronic, which means you can change the angle of shot, not manually, but you can change it while you're flying on the control stick, and it will do it for you. But these are brushless motors. Now, I cannot believe I'm telling you, we've got a brushless motor drone at this price. They're the same sorts of motors that you would have in the highest end hairdryers. I think we know which ones we're talking about. Or the highest end vacuum cleaners. We definitely know which ones we're talking about. A brushless motor gives you more speed, more stability, and with a drone, more control in the air, and it's in that drone. Then we've upgraded the controller as well. So now you've got a controller with an LCD screen. So not only do you get the characteristics from the flight on your app, on the phone, you also get extra ones on that LCD screen being shown all the time.
So whichever one you buy, you basically download an app to put on your phone to control it.
And the app is free, no in-app purchases. Now, when we talk about the Ultimate Pro, let me tell you, this is a GPS. If you don't know what GPS means, it means satellite stability, global positioning system controlling it. Now, if you have a car, the car has a sat-nav. Either the car has a sat-nav or your phone is the sat-nav. The satellite's beam down, giving you pinpoint accuracy. They tell you where you are, where you want to get to, and the route you need to take to get there. The difference is in a car sat-nav, you have to do the driving. Maybe not in a few years. I've seen some cars that can do it themselves. But this drone does it on its own. So you bring up a Google map on the screen of your phone. The app is free. There's no app purchases. By the way, let me just tell you something, because if some of you know about GPS drones, if some of you have GPS drones, no subscription. Everything is free. You don't have to buy the subscription to add the features that we're going to give you for nothing, like certain drones that are out there. There's like similar types of drones, maybe beginning with the letter D, ending in an I, and I think there's somewhere in the middle of a J somewhere. This is different. No subscription is needed. But what it allows you to do is it's got beginner mode as well. Now, this is the big difference. It still has that second camera underneath like our FX Pro. And that second camera, that allows it to lock the floor in shot as a beginner and take the photo stability for indoor flying. Because indoors, you can't get the satellites in. So this drone, if you're a beginner that wants to move to a hobbyist, it will take you from beginner intermediate indoors using that second optical Pro camera, then take it outside, GPS, full GPS control in the same drone. 2 technologies in one. This is incredible.
Rich,
and that price, unbelievable.
We talked about the range with the Elite.
Yeah.
What sort of range have we got with this one?
Exactly the same. So to get it, so it needs no license, no registration, no fee, 120 metres. 120 metres in all directions. That means 120 left or 120 right, 240 metres.
Well, for the extra GPS technology and all the other features built in, just another £130 on top of the previous one. So for £289.99, maybe that's what you want to go for. Look at the saving as well. You're saving about £150 off the price by buying it today. It's 0333 241 241, our call centre, UK-based call centre number. They'll process your order for you. If you've got a PayPal account, you can have PayPal in 3, which is interest-free. Now, you get 2 batteries with it.
Yes, you do.
But we always recommend, and Richard will back me up on this, to go for an extra 2. To have 4 fully charged means that you'll just get uninterrupted flying.
It is. So what those extra batteries allow you to do is more flight time is more fun. More fun is more excitement. Excitement, more bits you can film. But you never need to stop flying. So with 1 battery charging, you've got 1 battery flying. There will always be a battery fully charged by the time the battery flying runs out. So always get those extra 2 batteries if you can. 4 people can fly it, more people can have fun, or you never have to stop flying.
There's nothing more frustrating than having to stop flying to wait for a battery to charge up. So go for the extra 2 if you'd like to. £289.99, but we've got so many of you with it in your baskets, but it's not yours confirmed until you do check your baskets out. Please do that, and then we'll get your order to you as quickly as possible. If you want to message in, tell us which one you're going for. Any questions you may have got, again, feel free. studio@shopontv.co.uk is the email address. Yep. We're live for another hour and 10 minutes through until 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, I love these.
Yeah.
I mean, you've sourced these as well for us. They're brilliant. I've never seen them before, but look, LED lights on the go.
These are absolutely incredible. Look, we also do handy solution products, problems that solve solutions around your home. Now, maybe you have that cupboard that's a bit too dark, you can never see inside it. Maybe you're into your crafting, and in your craft room, you just need that extra bit of light where you need it and you want it.
Yep.
Well, this has a 1.50 metre cord on there. That's an electric cord that is just so that you can hang it up, maybe over the banisters, in the shed. You could use this inside, outside, wherever you want to add some light. 3 AAA batteries in here will give you 120 hours of battery life. This is incredible. And you're not getting one, you get all 4 of these.
Yep.
Now, wherever you want to hang them, maybe it's for the kids above, you know, above their bedside tables, a cool little landing light, maybe up the landing, maybe using it outside in the pagoda. Or if you've got one of the umbrellas out when it's a bit hot, you can have a beautiful barbecue and it's all lit.
Maybe you've got bunk beds for the kids. They can have them hung on the bunk beds.
Wherever you want. But all you need to do is push and pull. Push and pull gives you your light 120 hours from 3 AAA batteries. And by the way, this is LED. So there's no heat here. There's nothing to warm up. And by the way, shatterproof.
Absolutely.
So you can use them indoors and outdoors, safe for the young kids. But imagine you're going to a festival this summer. What a brilliant way in a tent to add that light. Maybe, you know, we had that announcement about making sure you had that, like that pack at home just in case the power goes out or anything like that. In your bedside table. If the battery goes, if the fuses go, you've got a light ready to go. Maybe in the garage for doing that little bit of work under the car. You can hang it wherever you like, 1.50 metre of cable to do it, and you can then push and pull anywhere around the home.
Have you got a bedside cabinet light and you're always trying and fumbling to find the switch that flicks it on and off? Maybe you've got dexterity issues. There's no fiddly switches on this. You literally pull the light down and then there's just a click in the actual the lid at the top there, and that turns it on and off.
Yeah.
It needs 3 AA batteries. I'll give you 120 hours of non-stop light, which is pretty impressive. Stays cool, like you said, and it's not going to smash because they're plastic. They're really, really strong, and they're in funky colours. So they're great for the balcony, maybe.
Maybe you go to bed, your partner says, "Don't turn the lights on, I want to sleep." You want to read.
Yeah.
You've got your reading light. You've got that light you can take absolutely anywhere.
Or maybe you're always sitting in your own shadow because you're doing your studying or working at home and that sort of thing. Then this is going to be great. absolutely brilliant. When you've got a power cut and things like that, rather than candles, which potentially could be dangerous, great for sheds, maybe places where you haven't got a power supply. They're brilliant, they really are. It's a go anywhere battery operated light bulb in funky colours. You're going to get all 4 of them for £17.99, and that's 759,476. 759,476, a really, really good idea. Simple, convenient, go anywhere, and a nice long cable on them too.
It is 1.5 metres and water resistant. So if you want to use these outside, that barbecue, that soiree, you
under
know,
the parasol,
yeah,
hanging in from the parasol.
absolutely anywhere. Hang them up, ready to go. 3 AAA batteries, and you get all 4 inside there.
Hang them from
all
the
the
tree.
neon colours, they're absolutely incredible.
Imagine as the sun goes down, you've had a bit of a barbecue, that sort of thing, hang them from the tree in the garden and just go up and just basically pull them and they instantly turn on. Yeah, perfect for gazebo as well. Why not? Okay. Lots of you coming through, £17.99. Now, we're not only on ITV and STV, and some of you watch us on UTV as well. We've got another problem solver from Richard in a second. If you've got maybe, look on the back of your TV, if you've got lots of cables going everywhere, we'll show you how you can tidy them up after this.
Every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way, from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV. There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV broadcasts across the nation every day from midnight to 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV, and midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcasts are also streamed on our website at shopontv.co.uk and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. So, why not make it your daily ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest on offer? Outstanding quality, incredible value and superb savings with ShopOnTV.
Welcome back to Shop on TV. I'm Dave Bradford with you through until 3 o'clock with Shop on TV for, well, Saturday morning now, the 1st of June. Pinch punch, 1st of the month. Now, Rich is not just the drone king. He's also a bit of a, well, problem solver, really, at the end of the day. We've all got cables, we've all got TVs and all sorts of devices in our lounges, in our bedrooms. We've got cables probably everywhere. You've got a solution.
It is. Handy Solutions is a great British brand that solves household problems. Now, the way it was created is 8 years ago. My kids were born, my wife became a crafter, and if any of you know, that means after a year, 2 years, my house was a mess. Everything was tangled, everything was messy, and we created solutions to it that worked in my house and will work in your home too. So if this is the sort of thing that you're used to, cables and wires for every bit of equipment all tangled and messed up. Maybe it's at your bedside table, those cables for your phone, all knotted, all tangled, nothing ever organised, or you've got all those bits of equipment with massive long cables that when you're not using them, you don't know what to do with. We have a solution for you. This is your cable tidy. You're going to get 8 inside the set, and it allows you to tidy up cables on pieces of equipment that never had anything there before. So maybe it's on the side of your bedside table, maybe it's on the cabinet behind your desk, maybe it's on the equipment that you have at home with cables dangling everywhere. You want to turn this big horrible mess into an organised solution. These are what allow you to do it. Now let me explain how it works. All you do is take off the backing layer of the sticker and stick it onto the back of any piece of equipment around your home. Now here's one I put on just a second ago. It allows you now with anything to now add a solution to tidy up, organise all those wires. Maybe it's on the TV. If you've got a TV like mine, you've got a wire for the TV, a wire for the Xbox, the PlayStation, or wire coming out of your soundboard. This tidies up and organises everything in seconds. So every bit of equipment that you have at home that normally you would have messy, all messed up, you're now tidying up and solving every single one of those solutions. So wherever you use them around the house, it is allowing you to get rid of those cables, to organise, to tidy. Look, I'll talk about Christmas again. At Christmas, we had for our Christmas tree lights on there that had a bit of cable between the lights and the plug that was 4 meters long. The kids tripping over it, falling over it. So we took one of our cable tidies, stuck it onto the side of the tray and wrapped it around and sorted it out. So dead simple. It fits onto any piece of equipment at home and retrospectively allows you to tidy up and organise it. Now you know where in your house this is going to solve that problem. You know what your bedside table looks like with all the cables everywhere. You know when you have a dinner party or you do Sunday lunch that you get out the air fryer, you get out the toaster, the kettle, everything in there and wires all over the place. All you do is peel it off, stick it onto any piece of equipment and instantly, whether it's your Hoover, whether it's your vacuum, whether it's your hairdryer, whether it's the toaster, whether it's the air fryer, everything is now organised, sorted, tidied and in place. It's a solution that works in my home and it will also work in yours.
And you're going to get 8 of them for that price of $18.99. So that's only about £2.50 each, which is pretty amazing. 073473, and I love products like that actually solve problems that we've all got in our homes. I can relate to Rich about the games console, the TV, the satellite dish, and everything else, all the boxes that we've got, and the clutter in the kitchen, air fryers, toasters, coffee makers, all with long cables. Get them tidied up with that for £18.99. Okay. Now, the most important product of the night tonight has been the return in stock of the FX Pro Elite. Now, if you just come back in after a night on the town or whatever, or you're just having a late night, can't sleep, and you're just turning the TV on for a bit of company, who do you know in your family that would really love to be a proud owner of a drone? Maybe you're upgrading the drone you've got. Maybe you bought one a few years ago and you're thinking, I want one with 2 cameras on it. I want one that can do all the features and all the functions that Richard's been talking about. That is really, it's like it's got a brain. It really, really has. If you've got a drone or you've tried a drone, maybe someone else's, and it's got a mind of its own, and you're thinking, do you know what, this isn't enjoyable. It just kind of crashes into everything. I can't control it. This is the opposite. This is giving you ultimate control, and it works alongside your mobile phone. And it works on an app, basically. So you get the details of the app that's needed in the box. You can download that and then control with the controller and put your mobile phone onto the clasp on the controller as well. But what amazes me is the controllability of it. It really is impressive. So many of you with it in your baskets right now. Loads of you have confirmed already and checked out, but if you don't check out, you might miss out. This is the only scheduled show that we know of yet. Things can change, obviously, but we are only aware of this being the only show with the drone before Father's Day. So if that's on your wish list, maybe you're having the late night, maybe your dad's gone to bed, or maybe they don't live in the same house as you, and you're thinking, you know what, I really want to treat Dad to this as a gift for Father's Day. Or maybe it's nothing to do with Father's Day. Maybe it's a treat for yourself. Or maybe it's a treat for someone else in the family that's got a birthday coming up soon. The nice weather is around the corner. If it's not been bad today, not been bad at all today. If you want to get out and you want to get out flying without the need of a license or anything like that, you can with the FX Pro Elite today. And remember, you're going to get 2 extra bonuses, and big thanks to Richard for that. You're going to get a £40 value carry case. And also you're going to get a £30 value extra battery. So you've got £70 worth of extras. The whole deal is only £159.99. And what we would recommend, and Richard will back me up on this, is to go for a couple of extra batteries as well. You're going to get between 15 to 20 minutes of continuous airtime with each battery. So if you went for an extra couple of batteries, you'll save another £15, £45 for another two. But that means that while one's on charge, the other ones can be used for, of course, keeping the drone in the air. So you'll always be able to keep flying even with one on charge. So if you want those batteries, 014573, 014573 is the product code, and that's for an extra two of the extra FX Pro batteries for £45. Now, I've got a few reviews to show you from people who bought this previously. Now, these have come through via, I think, Trustpilot. Kevin Lachlan says, does what it says on the demonstrations on TV. Good value for money. Thank you, Kevin. Donna Neve says, easy to fly, quick to set up, neat little drone. Gary says, very good, especially for the price, easily put together as well. And like Rich says, literally 20 seconds out of the box, you're flying. Steve Connor, this is one of the easiest drones to learn to fly. It's light and easy to transport because remember, the batteries come fully charged. Mike Gardner says, easy to fly and the cameras catch great footage when flying. So whatever you do, give this a go today. It may be that you're a novice to the drone flying hobby. This is really going to give you so much fun, so much excitement, because it's not got one camera on, it's actually got two cameras. We're busy, 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 and just getting busier as the night goes on. But it's just a game changer, this, isn't it, Rick?
It really is a game changer. It's a game changer because you've always wanted. It was like a drone, yeah, that you never thought you could have. You wanted a drone that you knew you could fly. Now you know you can fly it. You wanted a drone with all the features without spending the £700-800 that you saw they were in the big electronic retailers. We've done it for you. It's in your FX Pro. We've literally built a drone for you. Not a drone that you have to go and spend tons of money for, not a drone that you have to spend years learning to be a pro. We built it for you, STV and ITV, so you could show off. You could film the videos. You could be in the park filming and flying with everyone going, how much did that cost? I bet you paid a fortune. We built it for you. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, why it has the auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, the two cameras on board the jet, the follow me, normally worth £1,000 in your drone, and that you can fly it out of the box in 20 seconds. Look, let me show you. Let me get it in the air. Let me tell you why this drone is incredible. Now, number one, we're talking full size. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. So knock it, bash it, hit it, smash it. This drone will just come back for more. Look, we have those reviews, people with £1,000 drones that have bought the FX to do their close-up shots. Why? Because they're not worried about it damaging itself, because it bounces off and carries on, but it still films with HD. That is an HD video camera. There's no memory card here. There's nothing to take out. There's nothing to have to put in your computer. It live streams from the drone to your phone. Now, the app is free. There's no in-app purchase, nothing to buy. It works on any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean. Your phone clicks in. The wire, by the way, is just so I can show it to you live, that footage in the studio. This is a wireless system. I apologise if I trip over the wire or I knock it out so the signal goes. This is not what happens on your drone. It is just so we can show it to you live in this studio. Now, what the drone sees live, you see live. So you can Facebook this, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Dave, make a movie, film, social media footage, digital stuff for your kids. You are in control.
But look at the quality of the picture.
It is ultimate. It gives you brilliant colours, brilliant definition while it's flying.
Yeah.
It is actually a genuinely really, really good camera. But here's the clever bit. Look, let's bring that picture in picture. I want to show you what it'll be like if you bought a drone off the high street. £500-600. That camera would give you one angle, one shot, one direction. That's the direction of the camera, not the band. It will allow you to do that from that one angled camera. Normally £600, but we've not got a fixed angle. We've got the ability to change the angle on a manual gimbal. So you can now do that professional shot that used to be the preserve of drones, £700-800. You can film from above. If the bird flies out of the tree, you can catch it. Look, true story here. This is my kids just over, was it 2 years ago or a year ago? We were in our local field, and there's like a little path that takes you down and trees where in there was a bird's nest, and they wanted to see what was in that bird's nest. So we changed the angle of the drone because it was in the backpack, took it up into the air, made sure we were 10 meters away. We didn't want to scare the birds or anything like that, and they could see the eggs in the nest from the drone. And we sent that video into school and they played it out in front of the kids. You can film over your friend's wedding venue. You can do that magic shot without spending thousands of pounds on hiring someone to do it. The garden party, everyone waving up into the air. Your friends, your family recorded in prosperity in the way that normally you'd need to be a pro to do it, not with your FX Pro. It allows you to do it.
Have you ever seen your own house from the air? Probably
You
not.
can film from the roof. It is incredible. But let me show you, let me explain what this is all about, because we're going to take it into the air now. Now, with a traditional drone, you have to learn the control sticks. You have to learn how to fly it, stabilize it in the air. This is different. This is special. One finger, Dave.
Yep.
One button. 3, 2, 1. Boom! You've just learned to fly it out the box in 20 seconds. Look, let me take my hands off the controller. This is stable. This is like it's hanging on a piece of string. This could be Grandad Mick. This could be Auntie Jude. This could be someone who's never flown a drone before, learning how to fly it out the box instantly. And I want to prove it to you, because what makes this drone special is what it can do that other drones can't. Hands off the controller. I'm presenting to you a drone without touching it, without controlling it. It works. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height auto-corrects. That is because there's an altitude lock sensor in there. Even if you're not touching it, the drone is stable. Second camera underneath, blocking the flooring shot, allowing it to stabilize in the air or for me to fly it from the palm of my hand. Like Harry Potter, you can track it as a beginner. This thing is incredible. But Dave, let's look at that camera. Because here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not on a £10,000 studio right now. I'm being filmed from GX or FX Pro Cam. Now, even without my hands on the controller, a V sign is recognised, 3, 2, 1, boom, memories in my phone. Hand up starts a video, hand down stops a video. Dave, this thing is incredible. But now, let me show you those two cameras, because at the touch of a button, 2 cameras on board. Dave, you are on camera number 1.
Hello
that
there.
Top right camera is the down camera, camera number 2. Then I've got a vlogging shot from my phone, top left, that's camera number 3 from the phone. 3 shots in one at the same time from the same drone. This is incredible. But Dave, now let's show off. You want to show off to your friends and family. You want to make them think you spent years learning how to use this drone. Watch this, because at the touch of a button, if I want to flip 360, flip 360.
Wow.
It does it automatically. Now let me show you that again. As a beginner, one button, flip 360 in the air, you can fly it. The most stable, easiest to fly drone. Now if you want to land it, do you have to learn how to land it, spend ages to do it? No, one button, auto lands itself. Now let me explain. Now the drone is on the floor. The batteries are pre-charged, ready to go. You don't have to do anything to it. You don't have to charge them up the first time you do it. One battery in, ready to fly. Download the app. The app is free. No in-app purchases. It's ready to go. All you do is take one finger, press one button. The drone is in the air. You're now ready to fly it. Speed number 1 is nice and steady up the stairs, around the banisters. You're a beginner. Now this is called proportional control. So as I let go, the drone stabilizes. It's like having a brake. This is the difference to a traditional drone, which carried on flying, going out of control, hitting the wall, hitting the ceiling. I let go, it stops dead. That's stability. Now if it's flying towards a tree, lake, river, do you know what, Dave? Do you know where most people store their drones at night?
No.
Next door neighbour's tree. This drone is different. You press one button and it auto returns to home. So you're not going to lose it, you're not going to damage it, you're not going to break it. If it's facing the wrong way and it's 100 metres away, how do you right it? You press the auto direction button. It always is in the right place. This thing is incredible. But speed number 1, you get instantly. Out of the box, 20 seconds, you've learned to fly. Give it a second click, doubles that speed. So we're now an intermediate drone. Here's the best bit. You haven't had to pay for an intermediate upgrade. You haven't had to buy a new drone. You haven't had to upgrade the camera. It's in the same drone that you learn out of the box in 20 seconds. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. You've got a pro drone built into the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. That 2 cameras on board, gesture control, the follow me, they're all in there ready to go. You want to learn to flip, It's one button to flip 360. It's in the same drone. This thing is incredible. And then you get to a pro level. Pro people don't want to use the controller. They don't want to use the phone, use the controller to fly it. We turn the controller off. We are now flying just on the screen of my phone. Now remember, Dave, the wire's just so I can show it to you live in the studio. This is wireless. Your fingers touch the control. On the phone, you're now flying like it's googly eyes from the screen of your mobile. Over 120 meters in the air, and then, Dave, it locks onto me. Wherever I walk, wherever I go, this drone follows me. Follow me, built into a drone. Normally £1,000 for Follow Me. It's in this drone under 160. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. I'm hearing it's gone crazy again. I come after 2 o'clock in the morning, people are getting on the phones in their bucket loads and putting them in. They want this for Father's Day. You want this for the summer holidays. You want to just film memories. Next weekend, you can do it. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your drone. To give you an idea of its size, phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere. No license, no registration, no fee. It's all in the bundle. And for you, honestly, every pro feature you wanted in a drone that anyone can fly.
Impressive, huh? Very, very impressive. Think about this. If you were thinking, I'd like to get someone a drone as a gift, but my budget's only £150, £160, you might think to yourself, well, I haven't actually got much hope to get a decent drone for that sort of price. Well, Rich is here. We're here to show you that you can get an amazing drone for just under £160. We do have two choices between the GPS one or this one. We'll give you details of this one to start off with. So this is coming with 2 batteries. It's coming with a bonus. One of those batteries is a bonus, and you're also going to get, of course, the carry case as well. And to get 2 cameras on there, controlled by the app that's on your phone, and of course you can then download all the footage and store that on your phone storage as well. You get extra blades as well, included in there as well, and also extra blade covers too. So all in there for £159.99. It should be £309.99, so nearly half price. It's £150 saved, and it's on, of course, PayPal Pay in 3. If you want to spread the cost interest-free using your PayPal account, you can do that. Otherwise, just pop it on a debit or a credit card, and it'll be with you probably towards the end of next week, but well in time for Father's Day. But let's not just say it's for dads or for males in the family. Lots of ladies and lots of girls love to use their drones, of course, as well. Most of the colleagues that I have when I work in TV own private drones because they're into TV, they're into cameras, they're into directing, they're into producing, that sort of thing. They love being able to take that footage, that moving footage from above of whatever it may be, whether it's wildlife, whether it's just stunning vistas and amazing scenery. But this is the way to get the results absolutely brilliantly. 078843 is the product code today. Many of you have ordered it. Rich will make sure it's out and on its way to you from Monday. Extra batteries, they're going to come up after we've shown you a little bit of the footage of it flying outside. I mean, Rich, would you recommend, if someone's using a drone for the first time, start off indoors or go straight for outdoors?
Start off indoors on speed number 1.
Right.
When you've got the stability on speed number 1 indoors, open the door and take it into the garden. When you've got stability then outdoors on speed 1, go to speed 2. That then takes you to an intermediate level.
Right.
Then when you're ready, take it to the park. Go high, go low. And then when you're ready, speed 3 pro level. It will take you from that beginner to intermediate to pro, but as a beginner, indoors, the very first flight. And you know what? The link that comes with it that will take you to that YouTube video so that you can set it up, get it in the air for the very first time, us teaching you, you're going to be hooked on that very first flight. What
a deal this is, and I'm excited for all of you that have got it in your baskets and have checked out. It's on its way literally Monday. Rich will make sure they're on their way to you. 078843 is the RDM FX Pro Elite drone, which we haven't had in stock for a month. It's back today in a blaze of glory in time for Father's Day or any other event that might be coming up in your family in the next few days and weeks. Okay, so that's the main deal. Now, if you do want extra batteries, and this is what Rich really does recommend, because obviously each battery has got between 15 and 20 minutes of flying time. So 2 batteries is great. But if you go for the extra 2, you're going to have 4 batteries then that will give you at least an hour of continual flying time. So while one's on charge, all the batteries can be used to actually keep the drone in the air. So 2 extra, you'll get 1 for half price if you buy both. £45 for 2, saving £15. That's 014573 if you would like to go for those. You will get 2 with the machine, but Rich recommends, and I do too, that you go for an extra 2, especially as you're saving that extra £15. So that's 014573. Again, add that into your order. You'll only pay the 1 P&P because it's 1 P&P per order. So if you put those in with your drone, then it'll be just the 1 P&P. Now, if you want the GPS one, now this is obviously going up a grade. We're all familiar, I'm sure, with our sat-navs and things like that that give us pinpoint accuracy when we're driving. Well, that's what this is giving you from a flying perspective with this drone. It's a much more compact drone as well, this, but it's got GPS built into it. We'll go through this again in a bit more detail before 3 o'clock. So it's $289.99, and we were talking, Rich and I, before we came on air today, at just after midnight, and we were saying that, you know, this is a crazy price because very similar drones are upwards of like £800–900, maybe £1,000 for the same sort of wonderful features. But here, to get this one for $289.99, it folds down, comes again with a spare battery, and also comes with a carry case as well. It's an amazing drone for the price. It really is. 044297 for $289.99. Now again, it comes with 2 batteries, and these will last a little bit longer, up to between 20 minutes and half an hour. So if you want an extra 2 batteries for this, that's for the GPS. Okay, so £40 for one, or £60, saving of course £20 if you go for 2. Okay, 038562 for 2, 017231 for 1. But we do strongly recommend the 2. I don't think you'll regret it if you do. Then you'll have 4 batteries that will last you in the region of probably 2 hours, upwards of 2 hours of flying time. Right, so now when it comes to the drone code, important that you know the do's and don'ts. You don't need a license for this or anything like that whatsoever. It's completely license free, which is fantastic. But always keep your drone in sight. These are the drone rules. It means you see and avoid other things while you're flying. Also, stay below 400 feet or 120 metres to comply with the drone code, and this has got a range of 120 metres, hasn't it? Both of these have, so you're absolutely fine and drone safe with that one. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions, really important. Of course, full instructions do come with each drone as well. Then you're responsible for each flight. You are the pilot at the end of the day, aren't you?
Yes,
so it's your responsibility. Failure to fly responsibly could result in criminal prosecution if you're not careful. Then we have stay well away, obviously, from aircraft, airports and airfields. It's a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft. And then remember, don't fly near airports or fields. Remember to stay below 400 feet, 120 metres. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft, and enjoy responsibly as well. Okay, Rich, now we're going to go back and look at the main focus of the show.
We are. Someone has emailed in. They want to see what our studio looks like, but they wanted me to film it with the drone.
Oh, okay.
So let's go for a flight. Let's have a little look around, and I'm going to show you the sort of quality you're going to get. Now, by the way, our studio is pitch black in front of us, where you can't see it, but the drone will pick up the definition. It's incredible. So remember, to fly this drone, all you do is one finger, and it will take it up into the air. This is live streaming to the screen of your phone. But look. Now let's fly over our cameras. Here we've got camera number 5. I think you can see it. We're going to go right over camera number 5 and into the back of our studio. Now look at the colours. That's where we store our ladders. Then we turn around. We've got all our bits of equipment as we go. This drone allows us to fly, to film, to say hello to Fiona, who's just standing there. So if we bring this round, you'll be able to see her. This is a drone that allows you to control what you're filming and flying as you go. It is an incredible drone with incredible flying, an incredible bit of camera. This is stunning. Now, I've got my I've trodden on my cable again. This is what happens when we're using this live stream. It's not the live stream of the drone. It never jumps or stops on my phone. It is the cable that we are using to send it up to your computer screen. It is an unbelievable bit of kit.
You know what?
You've got the quality, the camera all built in.
The controllability was amazing because there isn't much space between our lights and where the top of the cameras are, but you went straight through the middle perfectly. That was impressive.
And this drone will do it.
Yeah.
So it will lock onto you. It recognises that V sign to take a photo. It recognises the hand up to start a video, the hand down to stop a video. Now what we want you to do, if you bought our FX Pro, send us in videos that you have filmed. We would love to be able to show your videos demos on TV. All you need to do at the bottom of it is put a line, I give permission for you to play it out on air. And we will play out the videos that you create, that you film. Here's a drone for Flip 360, a Flip 360 drone and a Flip 360 video recorded into Dave, the memory of your phone. Not one camera involved here. We have 2 cameras on board. So it allows me to film you on camera number 1. It allows me to film me on camera number 2. That is 2 cameras on the same drone at the same time, using the second camera called optical flow underneath. Vlogging shot, top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one. Honestly, if you are looking for a drone as a gift, if you're looking for a drone for you, this is the one to get.
Can you imagine being a passenger in that drone in that 360-degree flip? That would be fun. That would be fun. And that really impresses me. It really, really does. But look at the way that it's coping with bright lights under our bright studio lights, and then the opposite, pitch darkness at the back of the studio. It's only the front of the studio here that's lit. But yeah, behind us, it's complete darkness. But it copes with it and adjusts perfectly, doesn't it?
It does. And remember, it's got that auto return. So I'm on the other side of the studio. I press one button. The drone returns to me. So you're not going to lose it. You're not going to damage it, Dave. You're not going to break it. This drone allows you to do it. Now, I need to tell you, those of you with it in your baskets now, it's checkout time. Yep. You want to make sure it's delivered to you. For next weekend, filming friends and family, this is the time to get it. What a show. ITV and STV, thank you so much. This is stock that was meant to last a month. It may not last till the end of next week now. We don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to tap dance or do something because we're not going to have the products to fill the shows. This drone is incredible. Now, you've got also a drone that as a beginner, out of the box, you can learn to fly. Speed number 2, intermediate flying, in the same drone you learn out of the box in 20 seconds. Pro level flying. That's 100 up to 25 miles an hour. A football pitch distance in 12 and a half seconds, Dave. In a drone that as a beginner you want to show off, you press one button, flip 360.
That is so impressive.
360 from a drone. Not years of practice, one button and it does it itself. Filming as you fly, flying without the controller, flying with the controller, flying from your mobile phone, and then literally being a drone that you can fold up and take anywhere.
You saw reviews and testimonials from people who'd actually bought another drone elsewhere at a much higher expense but only had one camera on it. I can give you that one again. I think it was Laura and Ashley actually that messaged in for that one. Or it could have been, no, it was Jodie and Ken. Yeah, Jodie and Ken, I remember that. Jodie and Ken. Yeah, basically they were saying that he'd spent an awful lot more money on one camera drone. I bought my husband a drone for his birthday. It was, oh, right. He bought it for £980 with one camera and he loves it, but he said that the one on ShopOnTV is selling is better quality than his one. He feels gutted. He's sitting on the sofa right now, sad about the price we paid, but he wishes he looked at ShopOnTV's website first of all. £159.99. Always look on our website for all sorts of things. There's over 700,000 items on the website, 300,000 books, lots of fragrances as well, but of course also the brilliant products that we have on our live shows as well. But yeah, this one is £159.99. It's on 3 PayPal Pay in 3 instalments if you've got a PayPal account. If you haven't got one, then just pop it on a debit or a credit card. £159.99 plus your UK P&P, and it's on its way to you as well. Now, if you do want the extra batteries, your P&P will cover that as well because it's one P&P per order. So if you've got an extra set of batteries in your order, £45 for a pair rather than 60, saving you another £15, and you can add that into your order as well and put that maybe into your PayPal Pay in 3 instalments too. So that is 014-573 if you want the extra batteries. If you just want one, which well, you can go for one, but you'll probably be regretting that and wishing you go on for the 2 with extra £15 savings. So there it is if you want, and that will give you 10.4 for the Pro Elite. So 078843 gets you the drone. If you want the extra pair of batteries, they're still available as well. Yeah, just order now and check the baskets out. Loads of you have not checked your baskets out. Loads of you have, but loads of you haven't. Now, those of you that haven't checked your baskets out, it's not confirmed that it's yours until you do, okay? Now, have a little look at the website because you'll see everything to do with Richard there and his products, but also you'll see other brands that we've got as well. Loads of great brands that we have on the ShopOnTV website. Lots of designer ones. Leslie, my producer, is just going to pick Armani. Okay, why not? Okay, let's have a little look at fragrances. There's the Armani fragrances there for you. There we go. Okay, some of them haven't got pictures, but all the descriptions are there for you. There's loads there. There's Acqua d'Agio, there's Sea, I think, there as well. Yeah, there's loads of fragrances at great prices. So, yeah, we don't just offer what we show you on the telly on ITV and STV every night. We also have lots of other things available which you can order at any time. 700,000 products in total, and loads of books as well, loads of fragrances. And we're live every night, and we're also, of course, live. We're live on ITV and STV every night from just after midnight until 3 a.m. But we also have our very own Freeview Channel now, which has been up and running for a few weeks, and that is on channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m. every single day. So when we finish at 3, you still want a bit more Shop on TV, you can just turn over to channel 89 and you can maybe see this man again, maybe see me again doing something else. Okay.
So, look, let's talk you around this drone. Let's tell you all the different things that you're going to get with it. Now, number one, you're going to get a drone that folds up, fits in your pocket. You can take it with you everywhere you go in your backpack, and it's always ready to fly. You're going to get these blade protectors, fully flexible, allowing you to get closer to that wall, closer to that tree. By the way, you get spare blades and spare blade protectors on top of the ones that you're going to stick on your drone. That's all in the box, ready to go. 2 batteries. Now, how do the batteries work? Well, let me show you. These are what's called a built-in battery that allows you to pre-charge it ready to go. So you don't have to have them loose batteries that you'll plug in. They plug in as a unit and plug straight into the drone ready to go.
And you charge it with a USB cable,
yeah? USB charge, but they're pre-charged, ready to go the first time you use them. The first charge is on us. There's a little on and off switch on the bottom. You turn it on and you turn it off. That's simple. There is a second camera underneath. It's just there. So when we talk about that second camera, it is right at the top of my finger, locking the floor in shot, holding it stable. That's why this drone is different, not going all over the place. It locks in place, but allows you also to lock your hand in and then track the palm of your hand. This thing is incredible. That HD camera at the front is filming you as you go, and you can change the angle of shot and choose which angle you are filming from. Now, you'll see the lights flashing. That's because I turned the power off and I turned it back on again. If I want to get this connected, just so you know from at home, turn the controller on. When I lift this up and down, you'll hear it click. Did you hear the beep?
Yes.
The light stopped flashing, we're connected.
Right.
I then go, and I'll show you how it works for the app. You go into the settings on your phone and go into the Wi-Fi department, the Wi-Fi settings. So now, if I click there, it will bring up all the Wi-Fis and it will find one from the FX Pro itself. Click the FX Pro, it will lock into that drone. This is all on the app. The app is free, there's no in-app purchases, nothing to buy, and it works whatever phone you have. Once it's connected in, which we now are, you literally flick up, go to the app is free, and the app then allows you, so I'm just waiting for the little tick to come, then allows you to see the footage that you filmed.
And that's
so
Apple
we're now
and
ready
Android.
to go. Apple, Android, it doesn't matter.
We did have a question that someone had a foldable phone. Could that work in there?
Yes, it could. It will all click in. Look, it just literally clicks in to the controller. So then we go to the app is free, and instantly we can then we press start, the live stream direct to the screen of your phone. So you are getting the footage, you are getting the live stream ready to go on a drone out the box in 20 seconds.
That is so cool. It's such a great price for what you get, and you know, you've already got your mobile phone at home. I think most of us have got a mobile phone at home. Download the app. Details of that will be in the box. Literally within a few seconds of you opening it, because it's already got charged up batteries, which is a really great idea. You could be flying it. Now remember, your auto takeoff, auto land, auto hover, VR capability as well. HD live streaming to your phone. 2 cameras on board, one underneath, one at the front. You've got gesture control lens and also the follow me mode as well. That is feature rich at such an affordable price. And look, the first PayPal Pay in 3 payment is only $54.98. Wow. It's just too good to miss out on.
It really is.
I mean, I think this is suitable for everybody. It says 14 plus, obviously.
Now, 14 years old, out of the box, is ready to go, and you can use it straight away. No license, no registration, no fee. But for someone that's younger than that, with adult supervision, if you feel that they're able to do it, you can adult supervise them, they will be able to fly it. So.
Now, Father's Day is the 16th of June, so this is guaranteed pre-Father's Day delivery. You'll get it before then, obviously. It's 2 weeks away. Richard and his team will be sending these out first thing Monday, so you'll get them ready to wrap up if it is going to be a Father's Day gift. And if you want it delivered maybe to work for yourself, so Dad doesn't see it or something like that, then that can be arranged as well. Just call the call centre and they can sort that out for you. for you. But what a treat, what a surprise this will be. It may not be that it's for Father's Day at all, but you're thinking, I want one just for myself, for my own gratification, for my own fun. You've got maybe a son or a daughter that's expressed an interest in it too, because let's face it, it's not just fathers. Mums would love to have a go with this as too.
Absolutely anyone, young or old, big or small. If you've always wanted to film magic moments, you can do it. If you've always wanted to learn how to fly, you can do it. What the drone sees live, you see live. So you genuinely Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family, Dave. You can create these magic moments, these magic shots with your drone while it's in the air.
I'm really, really impressed with the picture quality as well. On a drone that is so affordable, to get that good a quality of the picture. And yeah, bearing in mind, we've got cameras in the studio that cost hundreds of thousands of pounds, and there wasn't too much of a difference between what the camera was shooting and what we were seeing on the drones.
It is, and remember, when you're flying, because you've got that stability, you can do those panning shots. Now, I know before these drones came out, we would have cameramen in the studio with a camera on their shoulder who'd spent years to get those panning shots left and right. Now with the drone, I just fly it. That's it. You get the same sorts of shots. This thing is incredible, and for a beginner to be able to fly it, for someone to have this as the start of their hobby, the start of learning, this is brilliant. And because the CAA confirmed as a Class Drone Zero toy category, as long as what you're filming isn't being used for private, like a business game, you're charging for it. If it's for your own personal use, whether you put it on the internet, doesn't matter. You don't need the license, registration or ID.
And remember, the unboxing video is on our website now. You can watch that at any time if you want to go there. If you go to shopontv.co.uk, go to any of the drones and click on the picture, and that unboxing video will be there. That's Rich actually in your home, well, not in your home, but he'll be there showing you how to take it out of the box, what to do, and you'll have it up and running and flying within 20
connection,
seconds.
that first flight, we are there helping you every step of the way, whether it's for you or someone you're gifting it to, so you know it's not going to be that present that you buy that they can't use, or that present that you give them that they say thank you for but they can never get it right. This drone, out the box, they can fly, you can fly, and you can start making memories.
And a copy of the drone code is there for you to watch as well. OK, now the GPS, the extra batteries before we go to the GPS. Extra batteries, the extra FX Pro batteries, 2 of them are £45. You save £15 by buying 2 together rather than 2 individuals. They should be £30 each. You are going to get 2 with the drone, but it makes sense to have an extra 2, so you've got 4 in total. It means that you can keep the drone flying even when the batteries are being charged up, one battery being charged up. So you never have to break your flying cycle, basically. That's why it's a good idea to go for 2. So that is 014573 if you want that. Now, the GPS drone, which is even more compact, it folds into virtually nothing. It's such a compact unit. But tell us what about the GPS. Why is that such a big deal?
This is the ultimate upgrade. Now, if you're looking to become a hobbyist flyer, you're really going to produce your own editorial, your own movies that you're going to edit and you're going to do, this is the drone for you. Now, it's the ultimate upgrade, and I mean upgrade in every single capacity. Number one, we're talking about a full HD camera. So we are now 1080p, filming in the same way that you used to watch movies in the cinema 4 or 5 years. You are now filming movies and creating content in that exact same quality. Then we're talking about an upgrade on the motors. This is a brushless motored drone. Now, for those of you in the know, that's why it's in your basket. That's why you've checked it out. That's why we're going to deliver it to you from Monday. A brushless drone at that price is incredible. Now, what is brushless motors? Well, they're the most advanced, the latest technology of motors. That very expensive hairdryer, the most expensive hairdryer in the world, uses now a brushless motor. The most expensive vacuum cleaners use a brushless motor, and this drone uses it too. More stability, more control, more battery efficiency while it's in the air, and more power in those motors. Then we've upgraded the controller. So now you've got an LCD screen. So yes, your mobile phone connects into the bottom of the controller, just like all our controllers do. But you're going to have an additional LCD screen that gives you flight characteristics while the drone is in the air. Cool. Then it's fully GPS integrated. Now, what does that mean? Dave, if you've got a car, you have a sat-nav. That sat-nav tells you where the car is using satellites in the sky. Maybe it's in your phone or the car. It tells you where you've got to get to. But you've got to drive that route in between. Not with this Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. It brings up an app. The app is free, no in-app purchase, brings up a Google Earth view of where you are. Not near where you are, exactly where you are, because the GPS from the drone tells you that. You take your finger and you choose waypoints. Now, what is a waypoint? It's your finger on a map. You choose to fly to point 1 over that tree, you choose to fly over the car park, over the garden, right to the front of the house, and you press go. The drone will lift on its own, fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly past that you choose, press that button, it will auto land. By the way, there's something called a surround function. If you've seen all over the internet right now, shots where there's a 360 air, that is the surround button. It's in your drone. It will lift up, face the lens towards you and keep that lens facing you as it does a 360 round you, round the church spire, round you, round the edge of that cliff. This drone does it. But what makes it special, what makes it different, the reason all of you are checking it out that have decided you want to get to that hobbyist level is you don't need to be a pro at the beginning of the journey with this drone.
Now, if you've been looking for a GPS drone with similar features, what price tag have you been looking at? £800, £900, £1,000 possibly, or maybe even more than that? So you may be sceptical looking at this. Well, how can it be any good for $289.99? What would you say to them?
Okay, I will tell you why this price is doable by us. We are here live to the nation on ITV, STV, and all of those that watch on 89 as well, and UTV. We are here with you, so we can create the product in our factory where we design it, we create it, we put it together, and it doesn't have to go through an agent, doesn't have to go through a middleman, doesn't have to go through advertising, magazines, TV advertising to get you to go into an electronic retailer. It comes from the factory to you. In fact, on Monday morning, we will pack it up and send it to you. So you are getting the price of the features, of the functions, without the markup, without the extra, in a drone that is different, because it is built to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category. Our Ultimate Pro GPS Plus is under 250 grams.
Yep.
It is built to that standard, allowing you to fly it as a beginner for non-professional use, so not using it to charge someone for the footage you filmed, with no license, no registration, no fee and no ID.
Richard is one of the biggest drone retailers in the UK now, aren't you?
Now, it's gone crazy. You can go to an electronic shop and buy a drone if you want. You can have 100 electronic shops selling that drone. We've probably put more drones in baskets today than those electronic shops do in a week of trade. That's why this is incredible.
I know. We're not taking talking about selling 2 or 3 or 4 drones a day like maybe a high street store might do. We're talking hundreds, sometimes even thousands. So, to get this opportunity is purely the buying power that we are able to have, and Rich is able to get us, that we can get that price down. $289.99, and with FlexiPay, PayPal Pay in 3, you can split the cost into 3 payments of $98.31 if you want to do that as well. 044297, loads of you still coming through for the GPS. You've still got time to ask questions as well. We're live for another, 15-20 minutes or thereabouts. So all you have to do is just send your messages into us, studio@shopontv.co.uk, and we can answer them before 3 o'clock. Now, the batteries, the extra batteries for the GPS, it does come with 2, and these will last slightly longer. They'll last between 20 to 30 minutes each one. And you've got here the pack of 2 is £60, so you save £20 by buying a pack of 2. 038562, that will give you a total of 4. And if each battery lasts approximately half an hour, you've got potentially 2 hours worth of filming continuously. And of course, when the battery's been used and it's then needing to be charged up, that could be being charged up while you're still using the other 3. So it makes sense to have continual flying rather than having breaks all the time, which can be quite annoying. And it's on, remember, PayPal Pay in 3, $98.31 today, plus your postage today, and then the next payment in a month, and then the final payment in 2 months' time. And you've got a great saving of about £150 off that price, down from $439 down to, of course, what was it, $289.99. There you go. 044297. Now, away from drones for a minute, but part of what Rich brings us are handy solutions around the UK. And I just think these are fantastic. I've never seen anything quite like them before. I mean, at the end of the day, they're lights. Yeah, but look, you pull the cord, and it takes 3 AAA batteries, beg your pardon, and that will give you 120 hours of illumination. Now, bearing in mind we're coming into the spring and summer season, I can imagine maybe when you've got the barbecue going, it gets a bit dusk and dark, like 9, well, no, it's about probably about 10 o'clock now, isn't it? So, yeah, about 9:30, 10 o'clock now. Having those maybe hanging from the inside of the parasol, having them hanging from bushes, or having them hanging from, trees and that sort of thing, and branches, they'd look lovely. If you've got gazebo gazebo or you've got a balcony, and there's no way that you can have a parasol and a big light like that, but these would look great. And they're multicoloured, so you've got that kind of carnival atmosphere to them as well. It doesn't come with the batteries, that's what you have to put in them yourselves, but you get a set of 4 of these, they're funky, for £17.99. But it might be that you've got a dark area in a room where you do work, maybe you are a crafter, maybe you're doing studying, or maybe like me, you're a model maker, and you've got your back behind your back is the light from the window, and you're in your own light all the time. This is fantastic. As a bedside light, great for the kids as night lights as well. If maybe someone struggles with fiddly switches, that sort of thing, all you've got to do is just pull it down and it clicks itself off. But they look cheerful, fun, and they're great quality, and you get all 4 for £17.99. And the cords are, what are the cord lengths? 1.5 metres, okay. So you can have them at different heights and different drops if you want to. But they're great, look, just literally click, 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 click. No solar panels, no plugging in, just AAA batteries. 759476. Loads of you have ordered them today. Go for a few sets if you want to. Have them dotted around the garden, they look fantastic. Or maybe you've got a garden shed, you want to hang them on the side of the garden shed roof. They'd look good. Okay, now we're going to go back in the last, 10-15 minutes of the show to talk drones. And we're going to go back to the FX Pro. Oh, we're going back to the GPS, are we? GPS one? Yeah, we're going back to the GPS.
Okay. So they're deciding which one, because you've gone crazy on both our drones. But I want to show you the Ultimate Pro GPS drones app, because for this drone, it's very different. It is special. So let me show you. I want to show you the sort of thing you're going to be able to do on that upgraded drone. So number one, let's open the app. Now, we've got 2 different ways of using this app, 2 different parts to it. Now, let's look at the different features that you can get. Now, you'll see a load more features than you will on our traditional FX Pro, because this is a GPS drone following satellites in the sky. Now, number one, you've got surround in the middle. That is that app that you press, set the height, it will fly up, face the lens to you, and do a full 360. Whether it's round you, the church spire, out over the cliffs in Dover, you could do it however you want to film. But what I want to show you is this, because this is where GPS is special. This drone knows where we are. The GPS satellites can control exactly where it is. Now, we're in central London in Covent Garden. Don't come knocking on the door. We can't open it while we're live, so we can't let you in. But this will show you exactly where the drone is. Now, on the app is free. No in-app purchase. We can now overlay a Google Earth. So it allows us to pick where we want to fly. Point number one, that's where it will fly first. Point number 2, over the building, over the tree, back to there and press go. When we press go, it will lift to 1. Basically you check that it's a safe area to fly in, slide that bar, it will fly to 1 on its own. Fly to 2, 3, 4, 5, and then land 2 meters in front of your feet. This is the difference with GPS. Satellite control in the sky, giving your drone outside stability. But remember, inside, we've also added that second camera on the bottom to give you stability without the satellites. So as a beginner, you're going to fly indoors, out the box, 20 seconds, learning how to fly. When you're ready, take it outside, click the GPS button when you get to a pro level, and start flying using that satellite control. What a drone, and that price. Check it out. Have a look on the market right now. Go and look at the electric. You're going to be paying 2 to 3 times the price for 2 to 3 times less features in the drone. By the way, very famous comparable drone with a D at the beginning, I at the end, and a J in the middle. You need a subscription to get all those features. You will never need to subscribe for the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. Everything is free, ready to go. It allows you to go to that hobbyist pro level without needing to spend any extra pennies. Full stop. It's brilliant.
Okay, now if you order it from us today, you're going to get it with a £150 saving, and we've also, of course, got PayPal Pay in 3 as well. Now, we are going to remind you again of another product that Richard's bringing us, which is totally different to anything else that's in the show today. If you want to go for the extra batteries, by the way, on the fantastic GPS, we've got those as well. It's entirely up to you. So the FX Pro details, which has been our main focus today, so let's have a look at that. That comes with the case and the extra battery, and it's $159.99, and all the extras are on the website as well. But the Magic Pens, which I've known Richard present now for a number of years, they've been like a hero product of yours, haven't they? These?
I genuinely absolutely love these pens. Now, just so you know, before we start, these are made in Italy. They use 3 times the ink of a traditional pen, so they last 3 times as long. But there are 3 different types of pens in this pack, and they all do something a bit magical. Mix them together, they're incredible, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to start with these first ones. Now, we're going to use a little bit of orange. We'll use a little bit of green this time, and then I think we'll finish it off with a little bit of blue. So what makes these pens special, what makes these pens different, is you've got a colour in the middle and a different colour on the ends. Now, in every box you get one of these, that's your magic pen. When you touch that orange, the orange immediately goes to bright red. The green turns to a brilliant royal blue, and the blue, an incredible neon yellow. And you can use the magics the other way round. So we can now write all our secret messages. We can use them for doing all our designs and pictures. When you go over with a colour, it brings it straight through to the surface with a little touch of magic. How cool is that, Dave? So you can do your secret messages, but let's get better. The next one is the parents' favourite. If you've got pen going on your hands, clothes, wallpaper, carpets, cars, this one doesn't change colour. This one completely disappears. Now, these are all washable, so they'll come off your clothes, but you can't wash that sofa, you can't wash that table. But with these pens, you can just take the colour away. They're also in your pack of 30. Now, if you want to use them on paper, it gets even better, because you can do something called silhouetting. It takes that colour away, Dave. So if I want to put snow on my snowman, I can do it. If you've got a mistake you've got to get rid of, you can take it away. These are brilliant, but the best thing is to mix them up and use them combined. Now, what I'm going to do is create a background, a little bit of orange. Then we're going to add a little bit of, I don't know, purple. What we're doing is creating a background. Maybe this is for scrapbooking, title on a piece of schoolwork for the kids. When you go with that magic pen, straight away, it starts to give you a graphic that you couldn't do any other way. Look at that.
Aren't they brilliant?
But Dave, take another pen that wipes away. Write the same word a bit to the side, and you've just created perfect 3D writing. Maybe this is on a school book. Maybe this is for a birthday card. You can create it instantly. Now, the last pack is my favourite, because this is something new. This is something different. Watch this. Now, I'm going to draw a nice dark background, a little bit of purple. Normally, you'd never be able to put a colour on the top. You can't stack a light colour on a dark colour, but watch. For the first time ever, now I can. So whatever colour you want to do, whatever picture you want to create, you can now stack light colours on dark, or watch, a big bright yellow sun. I want to make it bright, I'm going to use a little bit of pink. If you want to put a background onto that colour, you would normally have had to spend ages going around the edges, carefully. Watch, straight over the top. All the colours. You've got 30 different pens inside this box. 30 pens, all the sets. This is incredible. It's all there. It's all ready to go. And you can either choose to buy one pack or a twin pack, $38.99. Italian made, 3 times longer, 3 times more ink, 3 times longer to use, and all the magic in seconds.
You won't believe your eyes, honestly. A couple of gifts for like friends and family at $38.99. That's the duo, so you get 60 pens in total. If you want to go for the pack of 30 pens, just the one pack, that's $22.99. So a lot of you going for the duo packs. 633369 if you want to go for those. We've literally got a few minutes left on the show before we say goodnight for tonight. We've got about 7 minutes or thereabouts. Now, of course, the main focus has been, of course, our FX Pro Elite. Now, we've got lots of you calling in and messaging in. Who's watching at the moment? Wants to mention? Paige. Oh, hello, Paige. A very special viewer watching us at the moment. Hi, Paige. Great to know that she's still watching at this time of the morning, coming up to 3 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice to know she's there. She loves the magic pens. I'm not at all surprised. Absolutely loves the magic pens. And she loves Richard as well.
Let me just tell you, I know Paige loves these magic pens. And in fact, I had a conversation with Paige earlier today. And on Monday morning, Paige is getting a set sent to her. It's all...
Hey.
This is because it's the boss's daughter. I can't do it for anyone else. But for Paige, you're going to get them. Paige, thank you for watching. You're going to love our pens. And so is everyone that's watching tonight that's put these in their basket. They are artistic, they're great, they're fun, and you can create brilliant pictures and drawings.
Okay, well, let's go back to our main focus then tonight, which is the FX Pro Elite, which is the drone that we've been waiting for to get back in stock for about a month. It's come back today in time for Father's Day delivery, which is fantastic. There's no guarantee there'll be another show that we can guarantee pre-Father's Day delivery on. So if that's what you've got in mind for Dad this Father's Day, well, it may be nothing to do with Father's Day. It may be completely, it's a treat for yourself, or you want to get one for your girlfriend or whatever, because it's totally unisex. Drones are used now every day in broadcasting, in all sorts of walks of life, and they're used because they're effective, and they're really, really, really good fun to use, of course, as well. Now, please check out your baskets, because if you don't, you run the risk of not being able to have your order. So if you maybe tomorrow come back and think, oh, I've got to check my basket out. If we sold out, that's it. It will say, sorry, no longer available. So do it tonight before you go to bed. That confirms your order, and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. Dispatch Monday, yeah?
We will. We will be posting these out on Monday morning. You will hopefully have them by the weekend. That means you can start filming those memories. You can start filming friends and family, making movies, uploading videos, sending footage that you've created to friends in another country. You can start doing that straight away on a drone that you never thought you could fly, you never thought you could afford, and with the FX Pro, yes, you can. Here, exclusive to ITV, STV, now UTV, all through ShopOnTV, we have got an incredible drone that out of the box you can fly within 20 seconds. Look, let me just talk you around it. Let's get it in the air. I could do all the big speech, but you just want to see it. You want to have a go of it. You want to know what you're going to do the first time you do it. But let me tell you, this isn't a little pocket small little, this is full size, full power, full fun, full excitement and fully flexible drone with an HD camera built in that allows you to live stream direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you're going to see live, so you can film, you can record those memories, you can make movies on a drone that you never thought you'd be able to fly. By the way, just really quickly before it's in the air, you can change the angle of shot so you can now do the kids playing football in the park, filming from above. You can do over that wedding venue. You can do your friends and family at the garden party. You can film as a pro, but you wanted to know it. You keep asking, how easy is this drone to fly?
Easy.
Watch. Have you got one of these? You just press that button. That is genuinely it. One button, done.
Off it goes.
Out of the box. 20 seconds, you've learned to fly. Hands off the controller. That stability like nothing else. That stability that you can do instantly. Gran can do, Grandad can do, the kids can do. And let me prove it to you. Because wow, what the drones in the shop can't do, I'm doing without even touching the controller. Altitude lock, it remembers its height in the air.
Yep.
That second camera allowing you to fly, Dave, tracking like Harry Potter.
That is
and
amazing.
Then let's look at that gesture control lens. I'm not being filmed by a studio camera right now, I'm being filmed by drone cam. V-sign takes a photo, it recognises my gesture, 3, 2, 1, boom, that photo's in the memory already.
Yep.
Hands up starts the video, hand down stops the video. But not with one camera, Dave. This to me is what makes this drone incredible. 2 cameras on board on a drone under 160 quid. You on camera number 1, me now on camera number 2. That's 2 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. Vlogging shot from camera number 3. This is you flying out the box. Look, I fly drones, but this drone is not for me, it's for you. It's for someone who's a beginner, someone who's an intermediate, someone who's a pro. Speed number 1 up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly. As a beginner, you can do it instantly. Second click doubles it, intermediate flying. Guess what? Sorry, big electronic retailer. You don't have to go and buy a second drone. You don't have to upgrade it, buy a new car. It's in this drone. Speed number 3, 25 miles an hour a day. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. In the same drone you learn with a drone. Then if you're going towards a tree, lake or river and panic, do you know what you do? You press the auto return button, it comes back to you.
Back to you.
Lose
amazing.
it. Then a drone that control it off, you can fly just from the screen of your phone. It's a drone that gives you the control sticks on the app, or lock onto you and follows you everywhere you go. Look, the quickest demonstration, the quickest flight. folding up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. This is your drone. No license, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. Fold up, take it with you everywhere in a bundle with double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement on us, Shop on TV, giving you the extra battery so you get the fun, you get the excitement to say thank you for watching and supporting us. Also here, not just live on ITV and STV, but also on Freeview 89 with the storage case, foam line, space for the drone, duration controller. By the way, the boss tells me to say that, so I've told you, 89 between 12 and 6.
Absolutely.
This drone is incredible. And in Northern Ireland, you can watch us too. It's all inside here, ready to go. The ultimate set, the ultimate bundle. You've gone crazy for it tonight. We're going to deliver it to you. Big fun, big smile, the incredible FX Pro.
And you know what Rich said? Just start off indoors on the low speed first and then just gradually progress to go outside. It's going to be so much fun. Order it today. Rich, you've been a star. Good to see you, mate.
Thank you
It's been
so
a long
much.
time.
It's been lovely working
Been
with
great to see you as well. Thank you for your company. Remember, check those baskets out. That will guarantee your purchase. Rich will make sure that they're sent to you from Monday of next week, so you should get it hopefully middle of next week, towards the end of next week. Also, tomorrow, join me and John Campbell, actually. We're going to have Blue Magic for a night of multi-purpose, multi-surface cleaning that will blow you away. Amazing value for money as well. Thank you for your company and thank you for your messages. And don't forget, you can still carry on watching Shop on TV on our relatively new Freeview channel on 89 on Freeview. And we'll see you tomorrow night from just after midnight. Ta-ra.